Hello, everyone. It is time for more Danganronpa. We are here. We are here at the moment you have all been waiting for, the first class trial of Danganronpa. A student has died. Someone has died, and it is up to us to figure out who done it. That is what we are here to do. We are all gathering up, and we are all going on trial. You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting. I bet you were too afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer you are!
Listen to me!
They think we murdered. They all think we murdered, but we're gonna show them it's wrong! Let's not jump to conclusions just yet, save that for the trial. So for those who don't know what's happening, things are about to get crazy. I encourage everybody to hang out for a few moments. Things are gonna get wild. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So everyone here is convinced that I murdered. Yep, that is right. Blueberry died. That is right. You heard it here. Bluey Gooey died. Hello, everybody. What's up, Heejin? What's up, Tatuga? What's up, DJ Pink Bear? What's up, Sissis? What's up, Ollie? What's up, Cat? What's up, Kagami? What's up, Pretty Boy? What's up, Albedo? What's up, Natsuki? Say it back so I know it's real. What's up, Forkit? What's up, Big Buddy? What's up, Mushy the Slushy? What's up, Dan Frogger? What's up, Turd? What's up, everybody? What's up, Destiny? Hello, everybody. What is up? It is time to hop in. The Blueberry has died, and it is up to us to figure out who done it. I promise you right now, chat. Stick with me for the next 10 minutes. I promise you right now what I predict to be one of the greatest VodkaSunnyD streams of all time. I am not kidding. I am not messing around. I think that today will be one of the greatest VodkaSunnyD streams of all time. Why do I say that? I am more rested than I've ever been. My headspace is incredible. I am energized. I don't have work to interrupt me. Things are good. I'm telling you, man, I got the energy. I got the vibes. I have a feeling that we are going to break records today. Let's get it. I'm excited. I'm pumped up, chat, and we're about to figure out who done it. I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. Yeah, we didn't kill, but everyone thinks we killed. Everybody thinks we killed. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us? Let's get it, boys. Let's get it! Let's get it!
Is everyone here?
Shit!
Okay, then.
Is everybody here? Tell me you're here!
Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom.
Let's go, boys!
Where all your fates will be decided.
Oh, God.
I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
All right, chat, get ready to lock in. I'm not talking to any of these people. They're all phonies. I guess I have no choice but get on the elevator.
Well then.
Let us begin.
Yes,
Good idea.
Hey.
Are you scared? Of course I'm scared. I'm about to die. Scared isn't quite the word I was looking for. I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case. I don't understand. We are in this together. Why is Kako telling me I have to figure it out? We are in this together. If we get it wrong, we all die. Chat, right now, if we can't figure out who killed, we all die. So why is she trolling? If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the killer is. As I raised my voice and to try to give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation towards the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. You guys ready? Oh, this is gonna be crazy. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. 20 months, so stoked to have, thank you Orca Otters for the prime at tier 1 sub, not even a prime, my bad. 20 months, so stoked about having to get to follow you for so long. You're always a pleasure to watch. Always a pleasure to watch. Enjoy the time on stream. Anyway, enough serious talk. We gotta go find that killer. Yes! Appreciate the vibes, appreciate the subs, thank you. Welcome in everybody on TikTok as well. TikTok, if you haven't already, we are about to experience something crazy. So everybody tap that screen and share that stream so more people know about it. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes. Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lured us further and further into the bowels of the school. Here we go! You finally arrived! Ta-da! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just as real as a courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set.
Shit.
Not even close, it's total shit!
Well now.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down.
Yahoo!
Hurry up! Holy crap, dude, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps right now, chat. We did what he said and found our seats. I'm getting chills! Let's go! It's time for a class trial! The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. Why is Fat Boy next to me? A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Would you like to save? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Boys and girls, get ready. Get yourself a snack. We're gonna be here for a little bit. Get yourself a snack, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't know what's about to happen, I have experienced some class trials in the past, and they are peak Danganronpa. So let's hop into this one. Make sure you guys share that. Make sure you share the live. Make sure you like the live. Make sure you follow. I want as many people on TikTok to see this as possible. They must know that Danganronpa does have its peak. Preparations are finished, I think. I don't know if I had any other skills. And let's go. Trial start!
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Sounds good to me. Explain it. I'm a little bit dumb.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment.
Yeah.
But if you pick the wrong one,
I'm gonna receive punishment. I'm not gonna receive punishment because I'm gonna figure out who done it.
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
So for those who don't know what's going on, someone murdered someone else. And right now we're gonna discuss and vote on who we think did it. If we vote correctly, justice is served and that person gets executed. But if we vote wrong and they get away with murder, everybody else dies, including us.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Yeah, how do we know you're not lying, Bear Man?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
That is the stupidest idea I have ever heard.
Don't be a goddamn
Yeah,
idiot.
don't be
Why
dumb.
the hell would they raise their hand?
Yeah, don't be dumb, you little piece of shit.
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
No, you can't. What is it? What are those?
What's going on with
What is that?
those pictures?
They're my favorite pictures in the building. What are those doing there?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
They were never my friends. I knew them for 3 days.
Friendship penetrates?
Whoa! Whoa! He wants to penetrate who? He wants to penetrate who? Calm down, Chipmunk Man.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat?
What seat? Where's that seat at? Yeah,
There
what's
were
going
only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Yeah, why are there 16 seats? What's that about? What's that about, Bear Man?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble.
Yeah.
Get ready to get started.
W preamble? That was a good preamble. I liked it a lot, in fact.
First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
Let's get it! It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within the statements of other characters. Alright, chat, so everybody's gonna start talking and debating, and what we need to do is pick out the lie. Alright, so I need you guys ready. Let's get it. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during an investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouth to aim, then fire. Pay close attention to each character's statement. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail and everyone will die. Great! That's awesome. We love a game with some risk. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and fuck you. Alright, chat, let's get it! Everybody's gonna debate, and we need to pick out the lie! Let's go! Pay attention! Whoa!
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
No shit!
Yeah, we know that part
Yeah,
already.
we know that already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
We don't talk about that.
In the bathroom.
What happened in there?
So it seems most likely that
What?
the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
Well, she was pooping!
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Wait, no, that's the lie. Shoot that. No! I clicked it! Chat, I clicked it. I swear to God I clicked it. I swear to God I clicked it. I swear to God I clicked it. Huh? There's something odd about that last statement. It definitely contradicts with what we already know. Yeah, because there was a sign of a struggle. Chat, the two bodies, they collided into each other, and there was a struggle. I know they struggled. She was taking a poop, and she was struggling, and someone kicked down the bathroom door like, boom! Let me help you there. I remember. Alright. Chat, we know where the lie is. We know where the lie is. There's a hole in this lie. There's a fat hole. Lock in. Let's go.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Oh, wow. Captain Obvious.
We know that part already.
Yeah. Thank you,
And the
Shadow.
murder took place in Makoto's room.
Nope. You can't prove
In
that.
the bathroom. So it seems most likely.
All right, here we go.
that
This is the lie. This is the
killer
lie.
must have taken her
This
by
is the
surprise while
lie!
she was in the bathroom.
Ready?
She didn't even have a
Shoot
chance
it!
to
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. Chat. Spam it in chat. No, that's wrong.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
Yeah, try to use your brain, Chihiro. Think about the room. Think about the map we were given.
With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
There was definitely a struggle. Look at the room. There's poop on the floor, there's pee on the ceiling, and the carpet is all ripped up. And that carpet came from an establisher in Dubai. There's no way that we would wreck it for free.
A struggle? Between who and who?
A struggle between who and who? It was between Sayaka and her urge to shit.
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
Or that. It might have been that. We don't know.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She was caught by surprise with indigestion. But the killer got to her first.
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
No, oh my God, these people have it all wrong. I'm already annoyed. Listen, I know what happened. Sayaka Maizono was feeling a little bit oompa loompa in the head, right? And she was like, man, I gotta take a massive shit. So she ran to the bathroom and she exploded, all right? Because she didn't get there in time. And that's what happens when you don't go to the bathroom right away. That's what happened, okay?
The killer followed her in.
No.
And that's where they finished the job.
Nobody finished on her.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Oh my God! It shouldn't even need explaining! Ah! Shut up!
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Oh my God! Shouldn't even need explaining. Stop yelling, goddamn. I'm just talking normal. I'm just talking normal.
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Oh yeah?
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
This is a real trial. What the fuck are you talking about? We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Also, guys, if the audio is messed up at all, tell me now. Tell me now. If I'm too quiet or I'm too loud or you can't hear their voices, let me know. And I will fix it now when we're at the earliest part of the trial. We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. It was obviously indigestion. Chat, we gotta lock in. It was indigestion. It was indigestion! Kitchen knife set. No! That's wrong! Indigestion killed her.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Maybe it's the knife!
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
Not just any knife, a
How could
kitchen
anyone
knife!
do something like that? That son of a bitch!
Whoa! No cursing, please. Alright, I need Mondo to calm down. If he keeps cursing like that, we're gonna have an issue, Mondo. We're live on TikTok here, okay? Speaking of, if you're on the TikTok live, tap that screen. Trying to hit 10K likes today. Hold on. I feel like what I just heard is different from what I already know.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
You can slow down time?
Without a
How?
doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Chad, how do I slow down
So the
time?
killer used some random knife they...
It wasn't a random knife!
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong! Let's go! It was wrong!
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Yeah, it was a kitchen knife. There was one missing. I went to the bathroom last night, and while I was taking a firm poopy, I looked. I peeked into the kitchen, and there I saw it. The big knife missing.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
Yeah, from the kitchen, brother. From the kitchen! Where else would we get weapons?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
It was gone. Nowhere to be found. It's like it grew legs and walked away.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
True. God, I love her so much. Chat, one date. Sakura Ogurami. Give me one date. Give me one date, Sakura. One date. That's all I need. One dinner. One date.
Oh, yeah.
Space to slow it down.
I guess
Thank
that
you.
makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
No shit. She had a big ass blade sticking out of her abdomen.
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Yeah, covered in bubble gum.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
I don't know.
I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
This guy had to be the killer! There's no fucking way! No! Plausible deniability! This would never hold up in the court of law! Listen, this guy is suspect number one. You wanna know why? Because there's a literal death note that says Leon, or at least I think it says Leon. And we found the sleeve. And the moment we get into the trial, he's like, I mean, we all know that guy killed her. We all know VodkaSunnyD killed her. Bro, I will take this mic and shove it so far up my ass that I will never walk straight again. Don't fuck with me, Leon.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime.
Oh
what
my
more
god.
proof do you need?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Why is this? Is she an accomplice? Is she an accomplice? Accomplice? What is this?
Hold on a second.
Yeah. Hold on.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Thank you, Kako.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not gonna change that conclusion.
I don't know, guys. He seems really sussy baka. Right now.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
Yeah, it's time for some revelry.
You really believe that?
Yeah. Now is not... Oh, what is wrong with this girl? What is wrong with Kaka? Like, we need to be working together to solve the murder mystery, because if we don't, we all die. Yes, you heard that right. We all die. D-I-E. So why is she all, like, quiet about it? Bro, she's letting us die. That's what I'm saying. Chat, type 1 if you're Team Kako. Type 1 if you're Team Kako. Type 2 if you're sick of the games. She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere, just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. What do you got for me? You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you're in concentration mode, you will slow down time. Okay. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes your focus, though. Okay. Alright, but focus will recover over time. Good luck, fuck you. Okay, let's go. Yo, the music.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
No shit, dickhead!
But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
I never took that knife!
He did it in secret, when nobody was in the dining hall.
Not true!
And then he went and stabbed Sayaka with it.
I didn't stab
So
her!
he really did do it.
No!
Yes. Then it's been decided.
Dude, they're all idiots. They all think I killed her.
Reached the end.
We didn't reach shit, Chipmunk! I didn't take the kitchen knife, but no matter how many times I repeat myself, you won't believe me. If only there was some proof. There was proof. Chat,
So I guess
who
there's
remembers?
no question that the kitchen
Who
knife was the
remembers?
murder weapon.
Owie was in the
But where
kitchen
does that
last
get
night!
us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret.
No, wait.
When nobody was in the...
Got him!
No, that's
No, that's wrong! Incorrect. Incorrect.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Yeah. I didn't take the knife. And even if I did, you don't have any proof.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Why are you moaning and stuttering in every single word you speak? How about you grow a backbone, bitch?
Well, what if I have a witness?
Yeah, what if I have a witness, huh?
What do you think, Hina?
Yeah, what do you think? Wait, which one's Hina? That's Owie, right? Yeah, Owie was in the kitchen last night. Owie was in the kitchen last night. She got up for a midnight snack. She walked over to the fridge and she was like, Baba Booey. And she grabbed herself a water bottle. I heard about this.
Huh?
What? Don't act! Don't play dumb! Don't play dumb! Last night, you went down to the kitchen and you were like, Baba Booey. And you grabbed a water bottle. I know you did.
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
I swear to God, Owie, I swear to God, if she lies on my name and she's like, oh, I don't know what he's talking about, I am going to jump head first into a volcano. You literally said this to me. Well, I went to get some tea. Okay, I was wrong. It wasn't water. It was tea. But she said, and quote, well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. Baba Booey. She said that. I know she did. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear.
Yeah.
The knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
Did you ever see me come into the dining hall, woman? Think about it, woman. Did you see me, woman?
No, I don't think so.
No, you say, no, I didn't. You don't say, oh, I don't think so. No, you say, no, you did not see me, woman. Woman, you did not see me. Not, oh, I don't know, maybe.
You don't think so?
See? There it is. There it fucking is. There it is. Thrown under the bus. Plausible deniability. Here comes Dickhead Byakuya coming on in. Oh, hey, it's gotta be this guy. I can't do it right now. Yeah, is it a yes or a no? It's a yes or no question.
No, he definitely wasn't there.
Thank you, finally.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time.
Don't you say I wasn't there at all. What are we doing? We're throwing ourselves under the bus.
In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
I didn't take the knife. I wouldn't touch that knife with a 10-foot dick.
Okay, then what about this?
What? What do you have to say, Toko Fukawa?
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together?
What?
And lying to protect each other?
What? What if you and Leon are in on this together and lying to protect each other? Huh? It goes both ways. Don't double standard me, fuckface. Are you telling me right now that girl, the swimmer that I haven't talked to in my last 10 days here, and I've only talked to Sayaka, you think I would come in here and hook up with some goddamn swimmer bitch? Is that what you're saying? I'm done, man! I'm done with these characters!
Idiot swimmer girl?
Yeah!
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
You think we're boning? Is that what they think? No, I'm not gonna calm down, chat. They think we're boning. They think that I would take a fragment of titty over a fragment of titty over what? Getting killed? No! And with her? Bro, no!
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer.
Yeah, what happens if two people kill her at the same time? Like, what happens if one guy was stabbing her while the girl was peeing on her? What happens, Bear Man?
Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Wait, so the person who peed on her doesn't, like, they don't get to graduate, they just die? But they were part of it.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Dude, you definitely don't want an accomplice. Dude, having an accomplice in this game is the worst thing that can happen. It's literally the worst thing.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Yeah, no one would ever work together. Except for that freaking bitch named Toko Fukawa, who teamed up with Leon and is now trying to put the murder on me!
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rules?
That too! Yo, W Chihiro, give me some W Chihiros in chat. W Chihiro. She gets it, she's got her thinking cap on. They might not have known about it. W Chihiro.
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case!
Don't lie to me, Bear! I know that Toko was pegging that son of a bitch!
Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Oh my god, I accidentally spoiled it!
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I've been saying this since day one. I've been saying this since birth, since I was shat out onto the hospital bed.
So I'm not the killer.
I'm not the killer, bro. I'm literally not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
I just got a warning from TikTok. I just got a violation warning. I'm assuming people are reporting the stream because I called Toko a bitch. I just want to let everybody watching on TikTok know right now. Click on from the For You page because we might get banned here. Click on in from the For You page. I know you want to. Letting you know right now, if the TikTok goes down, which it might, if the TikTok goes down, I'm live on Twitch. Full screen, live on Twitch. We got 120 people in Twitch. Come hang out with them if you'd like. The stream will not go down, so go ahead and jump over to the Twitch link in my bio, VodkaSunnyD on Twitch. It takes one click, and that's it. You get to watch the stream the entire time with no interruptions, because guess what? I don't run ads mid-stream. Just saying. Just saying. Go to the Twitch right now if you plan to stick around for a while. Do it! You know you don't want to miss anything. Link in my bio. So we gotta figure out who did take the knife.
Hina seems the obvious candidate.
Whoa.
After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
So wait, dude, that could be it though. Oh my god, mad people coming to the Twitch right now. What's up, Horse? What's up, Midnight? What's up, Butter? What's up, Via? What's up, Elf? What's up, everybody? Welcome on in from TikTok. You are making smart life decisions in case the TikTok gets banned. You can watch this stream with no interruptions. All right. Let's get it. So right now they think Hina did it. Which one's Hina? Which one's Hina? Chat, which one's Hina? Hina's the big boobed fuck? Oh, that's one way to describe her. Okay. Oh wow. Good way to describe her, chat. Good way. Someone on P-Hub just said big boobed fuck. That's great. That's a good way to describe her. Wow, thank you, P-Hub people. We are streaming on P-Hub, TikTok, and Twitch right now. Say hi to everybody.
No way. I swear it wasn't me.
I don't know, Hina. A lot of people think it's you. Guys, type 1 if you think it's Hina. Type 2 if you think it's Hina. Let's go.
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
Can you prove that it wasn't you, woman?
I can.
What? Oh, God. The hottest girl just said she can prove the other girl's innocent. Oh, my God. Sakura, my one true love. Tell me what's going on.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
What? No, this is messed up. No, this is a Cheeto. This is a Cheeto at the bottom of a Cheeto bag that went stale. Listen, bro, hear me out for a second, dude. This was never in her story. Hina said she went alone to go get tea. And now all of a sudden, Sakura was there with her. Everybody in this freaking room is lying, and I'm gonna eat a whole donkey if they keep trying to lie to me in my own dojo. In my own dojo.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's
what?
Me.
Why did he ask that? Why did this sexist motherfucker? This sexist motherfucker. Why did he ask that? Sakura's who? Me.
Right.
Leon? You wouldn't happen to be sexist, right? Cancel him! Chat, go cancel Leon Kuwata!
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Yeah, I mean, anybody could have grabbed the knife, I guess. But guess who did not grab the knife? Me! Bow, chicka wow wow, chicka wow wow.
Actually, no. Because, well...
Wait, Aoi's gonna admit to it! Aoi's gonna admit right here that she took the knife right here, right now. She is going to admit that she took the knife. How much you wanna bet? Yo, thank you for all the follows. Scare Bear, Butter, thank you for the follow. Sky, appreciate the rose. Thank you, everybody, for the follows. Thank you. Yo, what? No, she's about to admit that she took the knife. So, I want to point something out. Hina has changed her story 3 times. 3 times now, she's changed her story. I want you to think about that, chat. 3 times now. Write it down.
Just spit it out already.
Yeah, spit it out.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
What? What? They did what? Oh my god! They did what? Holy crap! They did the thing! They did the thing! The thing! They did it! Oh my... What? Bro! Bro! Oh my god! They did the thing! Oh jeez!
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over.
Did you guys sleep in the same bed? Tell me the truth.
Which means we have airtight alibis.
You don't have airtight shit!
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
It violates many things. Mainly the school regulation, and the biggest violation of all is that I wasn't the one who got to sleep over at Sakura's house. This makes me so mad!
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms.
They slept together.
But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
They slept together.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
They were cuddling!
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
Did he just refer to that girl as a boy? Taka, I know that you did not just refer to Sakura as a boy on live stream in front of how many viewers we got? 600 on P-Hub, 170 on TikTok, and 125 on Twitch. I know you did not just get yourself doxxed and canceled. Oh my god.
But I'm a girl.
Oh my god.
What? You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Alright, he apologized. Hey, it was an earnest apology. You know what? Don't cancel him. Don't dox him. Talk is alright in my book. But I still got my eyes on Leon. I don't know. Yeah, he tried to apologize. He tried. Okay, that was a W apology. W apology. Let's get some talk of forgiveness in chat. W apology. Alright.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Yeah, we don't run out of options here.
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
What was the possibility? Wait, are they hiding something? Why did she say right, Hina, like that? What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
What the actual... Oh my god, I'm gonna crash out. Chad, I am officially at level 1 mad. I am gonna crash out. If I reach level 5 mad by the end of the stream, I'm deleting my TikTok and I'm deleting my Twitch. Dude, how much information is she gonna hide from us? She's lied 3 times about the situation, and now, apparently, she was withholding information yet again. There was a third person. Who? Let me guess, it was Leon.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
That's what I'm saying, Bianca. Yo, why was she so tight-lipped? Huh? Why are you so tight-lipped, woman?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
What do you mean they're not here? Someone who's not here? Are you talking about...
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
What? So wait a minute, Sayaka took the knife and then she stabbed herself? Holy big baloney. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Chat, type 1 if you think Sayaka pulled a Sayuri. Type 1 if you think Sayaka pulled a Sayuri. Type 2 if you think it's all a lie. Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was, well, chat, who took the knife from the kitchen? Chat, quick quiz, who took the knife from the kitchen? You got 50 seconds. Type 1 if Sayaka took the knife. Type 2 if Hina took the knife. Type 3 if Monokuma took the knife. Quick little quiz, chat. Quick little quiz. I'm seeing lots of ones. Lots of ones. Send it.
I got it!
I got it!
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That is what they said, and if they tell me I'm wrong, I'm gonna go poop in the shower.
That's the only possibility.
The only possibility.
And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual.
She was acting a little strange that night.
When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen.
I'm very confused.
As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water.
But
most likely,
she wanted a drink of a fat knife.
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
I'm sure that your girlfriend is a freaking psycho biatch that took the knife with the idea to stab us in our beehole. That's what I'm sure of.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it?
That is what it sounds like. That does seem to be the conclusion that we've landed on.
In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
You think I killed her. You think I killed the blue-haired girl. This entire game, Byakuya, this entire game, Makoto's been trying to get play. You know what play is? You know the hanky-panky with boys? Yeah, he's been trying to get that the whole time to no avail. Why the hell would I stab her? Why the hell would I stab her? I was simping for her since the beginning of the game, because Makoto's an L.
What?
See? He did do it after all.
Why are you blushing all horny? I didn't do it!
No, you're wrong.
You're wrong!
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
Bro, you look like a chipmunk had sex with a bowling ball. I don't want to hear it.
You possess a most terrifying talent.
I'm gonna lose it. Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
I have a theory. I have a game theory. I have a theory, chat. My theory is that this girl, Kako, knows everything that happened. She's been acting like she knows everything the whole time. And she's just sitting back, smirking. You know, she's like, chilling. Why don't you just tell us who did it? Why are you trolling? Why? I'm gonna get so mad, dude. I'm gonna get so mad. I'm gonna pop a freaking brain cell. Bro, she's definitely trolling. Chat, type 1 if you think she's trolling. It's because she's smart? Well, we're supposed to be a team. If we get it wrong, we all die. She's risking us all dying for a little bit of hee-hee-ha. I'm trolling.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering.
What did I do that was most bewildering?
And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Oh my god. What do you mean we have to unravel it? If you've already solved everything, Kako Kirigiri, if that's even your real name, if you've already solved everything, tell us. Tell all the chatters and tell me right now what I did.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. I'm Team Mondo right now. I'm about to crash out. I'm about to start punching people all around me, bro. I'm about to crash out!
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
Who? What was missing from the scene of the crime that should have been there?
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Why? She's looking at me. Chat, she's looking at me and you like we know what was missing from the crime. What was it? What was missing from the crime? A motive? Because I just wanted to get laid! How does that lead to me killing someone? Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? I guess. As things advance further in a class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Understood. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. Chat! Put it in chat! Something that was at the scene of the crime but wasn't that should have been! Put it in chat! If we can just figure that out, we might be home free. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Oh, yeah. Oh, send it. Wait. Hair should be at the scene of the crime. How do I... Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. H-I-A! There we go. Come on. Air! There was no hair.
I understand.
Someone cleaned the room. Someone cleaned the whole room. Complete.
That's
Full
right.
send.
There wasn't a single
Not
hair on
one.
the floor.
There was not a single hair anywhere.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
I can't believe it.
Yes. And if I were the culprit...
What would you do?
Why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room?
That makes so much sense. Why would I clean my own room? I don't understand.
It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
But why would... Who did that, though? So it had to be the killer, right? The killer went in, and they had to come in, and they had to, like, they cleaned the...
That makes sense, does it not?
Yes! It all is coming together. I'm finally happy, Celeste.
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body
Which is it?
itself.
Is it yes? Is
not
it
just
no?
her
Is
hair.
it up? Is it down? What?
Yes, very true, very true.
You don't even know what we're talking about. You look like a hamster.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
I don't know. We're trying to keep it clean and tidy for old Papa Monokuma.
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Oh, to remove a trace. Oh. Yeah, so the killer had to do it. Twitch is telling me not to look at TikTok because people are spoiling in TikTok. Well, thank you, Twitch, for letting me know. I won't look at the TikTok chat then. To TikTok, I can't see you right now. I'm assuming there's like 100 viewers on TikTok. I'm thankful for everyone that's here. But if you would like to move to the Twitch, I just got a violation warning a few seconds ago on TikTok, and the stream might get taken down. If you would like to watch the stream in full screen, go to the Twitch right now. I don't have any moderators on TikTok, so I'm not going to read the chat. I'm sorry. That's just how it's going to be. I don't want to get spoiled. But if you want to watch it full screen, no spoilers, and not have to worry about it getting taken down, Twitch link in my bio. Go to Twitch now. Twitch link in my bio. VodkaSunnyD. Everybody make the hop over. It's great. It's a moderated chat. We got a bunch of people there. Oh, everybody's hopping over. Everybody's hopping over. What's up, Sawa? What's up, Zebra? What's up, Eclipse? What's up, Making Light? Welcome in, everybody from the TikTok. Hello. Welcome in, Runesy. Shout-outs to everybody who hops over to the TikTok. All right, who hops over from the TikTok right now. If you hop over to Twitch from TikTok, big thank you. Also, I just looked. Sky, thank you for subscribing. That's super cool of you. I appreciate you. Hop on over to Twitch right now. The stream will not get taken down. I'll be able to see your messages. It'll be a great freaking time. Hop over to the Twitch. Link in my bio. Everybody come over for some Dang It Grandpa. Let's get it. I'll even wait a few minutes for you guys to make the hop. Appreciate you, bros. Welcome in Concho. Welcome in Traz. Welcome in FJ. Welcome in Moonlit. Guys, I can't control if the TikTok gets banned. So hop to Twitch so you don't miss a thing. Hop now. Link in the bio. Hop on over. Welcome in everybody coming in. Welcome in Genzi. Welcome in Nod. Welcome in Dummy. Welcome in Howard. Welcome in Doctor. Welcome in Straight. Welcome in No Sleep. Welcome in everybody. Welcome in. Let's keep going.
Wait. Then that means...
What does it mean? What does it mean?
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
That is what I've been saying this whole time! Actually, I had no idea. This is super perceptive.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Thank you! Oh, Chihiro! Oh, my favorite! This might be my favorite character in the game, chat. This, I am declaring right now that, what's their name? Chihiro Fujisaki is my favorite character in the game. Do you know why? Because we have a bunch of fake AF BITCHs walking around. We got a bunch of fake biatches walking around being obnoxious. But you know who's not? Chihiro. Can I get some W Chihiros in chat? This is my new favorite character. I'm locking it in.
But are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Yes! I have long, luscious locks, Taka, and they get everywhere. I shed like a cat.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
Run a raffle? Sure. I am running a big raffle for Twitch. If you are in the Twitch chat right now, type !join. Type that in chat. It's free. It takes 30 seconds. It connects to real giveaways. And you can win a VIP badge to the channel, a mod badge to the channel. Who knows? Maybe you'll stick around. Maybe you'll get a nice, pretty badge next to your name that people beg for. Just type !join. It puts you in the raffle right now.
I would like to hear these reasons.
I would like to hear these reasons too.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
Yes, there was bubblegum everywhere.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yes!
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
Stabbed her right in the butt!
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
Obviously not. They were chewing mad hubba bubba.
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom.
Well, yeah. Well, because the doors lock at night, chat. They're stupid. The doors lock at night, so they had to break into the bathroom. Oh my god, these people are dumb!
There was clear evidence left behind.
Was there?
Do you remember, Makoto?
Why are you asking if I remember? How about you just tell everybody what the thing is? Why do we gotta play this cryptic game? Oh, do you remember what it was? No, I don't. The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is... Wait a minute, chat. We have to choose evidence. Monokuma File 1, evidence of a struggle, replica sword sheath, switching rooms, toolkit, Makoto's room's cleanliness, Sayaka wrist, dying message, bathroom door frame, bathroom doorknob. Wait. Yeah, because the bathroom... Listen, no. Hear me out. The bathroom doors lock at night, chat. The bathroom doors lock at night. So it's either door frame or doorknob. It's gotta be the doorknob, right? Because this shows that they had to break in. It's gotta be the doorknob!
I got it!
I got it!
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom.
Yeah!
You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Yes! Daddy doorknob.
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
You don't remember that? What do you mean, what door? It's a fucking door. Dude, whatever this guy's smoking, he's gotta pass the blunt, baby. He's gotta pass the frickin' blunt, baby.
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken.
The doors have doorknobs.
See how the top part was unscrewed?
Yeah.
And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
About to come out.
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
My favorite character, Chihiro, asks a question. This is the best character in the game. What does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob.
Yeah, because they started kicking at it. Wait, someone in chat said they might have used their toolkit.
Someone used their toolkit.
That means a guy had to do it. That means a guy. Dude, I think I know who did it. Wait a minute, I think I know who did it. Chat, hear me out. Tell me if I'm cooking. 1, where was the murder? In Makoto's room. 2, who's a guy that has a toolkit? Makoto. Who had a motive? Makoto. It's gotta be Makoto! Ah, shit, that's me. In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob.
This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
Oh, yeah?
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room?
Oh my god. All the evidence points to this motherfucker. And the entire, dude, in the entire trial, he's been trying to... Wait, oh, there it is. The TikTok's getting taken down. The TikTok is getting taken down. I don't know if you guys are still here, but there it is. If you made the jump, congratulations. If you jumped over to Twitch, congratulations. Because guess what? The TikTok just got taken down. Your live contains themes that some may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. There it is. There it is. Thank you, TikTok. The TikTok stream will now be ending. If you would like to watch the stream, you have to hop over to Twitch now. There is a Twitch link in my bio. hop on over. Apparently, people are uncomfortable by what's happening on the screen. We were mass reported too many times. Thus is the end of the TikTok live. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry this happened, but hey, trolls are gonna report Danganronpa until the end of time. Make a Twitch account. Do what you must. I'll see you in a little bit. VodkaSunnyD on Twitch. Link in my bio. Thank you, guys. Sorry. Thanks, trolls. Appreciate you. Fucking assholes. I told him. Did I not warn everybody? Did I not warn everybody? We have too many haters, guys. We have too many haters. Too many people. TikTok's gone just like that. Unreal. Unreal.
But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it.
Yeah.
There's nothing bewildering about it.
Nothing at all. Nothing even a little bewildering.
You still don't see? Okay, then.
Yeah, we gotta shove this down his throat. Come on, Kyoko!
Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Sounds good to me. Okay, good. I was just making sure of something. Kako said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear? I would like to learn how to non-stop masturbate. Please, tell me. From here on out, just the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also die. Wow, that's crazy. That's great. We're just gonna fucking die. Now, this is important, because if your influence googe reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck, have fun, fuck you. You guys ready? Chat, I'm gonna need you to lock in. I'm gonna need everybody to lock in. Let's go. Time to find the lie.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
We don't talk about that.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her.
Yeah, like a bitch.
And they got into the bathroom.
Ooh, and then they fucked her.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Or they did that instead.
Because Sayaka had locked it.
Uh-huh.
And finally, the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
And to finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
Yeah, they poked her.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto?
It wasn't me!
Admit it.
I will fight
We
you!
know the answer.
No! So why does she keep blaming me? Bro, what did I do to that girl? I did nothing, chat. I did nothing to that girl. I've done nothing. I've been a behaved little bitch hanging out in the corner with an angelic halo on my head. What did I do to that girl? What's her name? Toko? What did I do to you, Toko? I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. Yeah, I got you. For everybody who's just coming over to Twitch right now from TikTok, I got you. I'm running a big raffle right now. If you're in the TikTok chat, or if you're in the Twitch chat, type !join. Everybody type !join right now. Connects to real giveaways. Win yourself something in a real giveaway. All right. Let's go. Okay, so we gotta find the lie. We gotta find the lie.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
That's true. We know that's true.
She then fled into the bathroom.
She sprinted. Yeah.
Then the killer ran after her.
Yep.
And they got into the bathroom.
Yeah, they did.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Okay.
Because Sayaka had locked it.
Wait, I'm confused. What's the lie?
And finally, the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
All of that seemed
And
truthful.
to finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen
Wait,
knife.
what?
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it. We
I'm
already know the answer.
Shut up! It's not me, Toko! Hold on a sec. Is there a way to, like, check my stuff? I gotta check my info, chat. I gotta check my info. How do I check? How do I check my info? How do I check my info? Okay, hold on. Bathroom door frame. Yeah, let's read this. Makoto's bathroom door was difficult to open due to it not quite fitting in the door frame properly. The only two people who knew the trick to opening it were Makoto and the room's owner. Makoto, the room's owner, and Sayaka, the victim, okay? And then the bathroom doorknob. Makoto's bathroom doorknob had been broken. The screws holding it in place all had been partially removed. Then what's the problem? I'm confused what the issue is. The door can't lock? Bro, what? What are you talking about? Guys, the bathroom door's locked. The bathroom door's locked. I remember Monokuma saying that. I mean, I'll try it. I'll try shooting it. Only the girls lock. Wait, what?
In the main room.
What? The girls lock
into the bathroom.
What?
Then the killer ran after her.
Oh, ain't no way.
And they got into the bathroom.
Ain't no way.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Yeah, tried to bust down the door.
Because Sayaka had locked it.
You're a liar, Leon!
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong! Spam it in chat! Spam it in chat! That's wrong, you dickhead!
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked.
Yeah.
After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with
Yes!
locked bathrooms, right?
Yes! Oh, I'm gonna give birth!
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Yeah, that is true. Don't you remember it?
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
My bathroom door. Yeah, so we know about that. We know why the bathroom door didn't open.
Because it was stuck.
Yeah, dude. So a lot of people don't know this, but on the first day, I was so horny, I started whacking it, dude. I started whacking it like crazy. And I was worried because I didn't want to be whacking it into the trash bin. I didn't want to be whacking it into the ceiling. And I aimed it towards my door frame. I just kept whacking it in my door frame. Thus, the door got sticky. It got sticky and covered in white shit. And thus, making the door stuck for life. And that's how it went down.
Huh?
That's how it went down.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, what do you mean, what am I talking about? Dude, I was shooting loads like crazy, Leon.
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right.
Yeah, because of the nutting issue.
Monokuma over there can testify to that.
He can.
Yup, true as true can be.
You know that you're in good spirits if the freaking bear is on your side, dude. The bear is on my side, and he has a banging theme.
But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right?
Yeah.
But to have such a cruddy door.
Monokuma, I wake up every day and I shove a golden horseshoe up my butt. Don't laugh at that.
That's not lucky at all.
No, it's not. It hurts very bad.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck.
Oh, yeah?
But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Yeah, why would the killer think the door was locked? Why is that? Chat, why would the killer ever think that the door is locked in the first place?
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Holy potato salad. Slap me in the face with a large zucchini. Hold on. The killer thought that they were in Sayaka's room. So they thought that it was the girl's bathroom. They thought that it was the girl. They thought that they were in the girl's bathroom on the girl day of the girl bathroom, and they broke in and they.
The killer could easily make that mistake.
Yes.
Thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
What was that detail? One important detail. They switched nameplates. Wait a minute, then who switched the nameplates and why? It's gotta be the nameplates, right? Something the killer did not know. For some reason, they were convinced the door was locked. Which means the important detail that the killer didn't know about is, chat, type 1 if it's the crime took place in Sayaka's room. Type 2 if the crime took place in my room. It's gotta be 2. Unless, like, I got drugged and we had a weekend at Bernie's experience where they were lugging me around with shades on. The crime took place in my room.
I got it.
I got it.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
Yeah, it was my room all along.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
That's inconceivable. Shut up, Hifumi! I'm so sick of this hamster man. Chat, do you like Hifumi? Rate Hifumi on a scale of 1 to 10 on how much you like him. Because he's sitting at a -2 for me right now.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Oh, really? Wow, it's almost like Kyoko knows everything that's happening and won't spill the beans. Won't spill the beans. Kyoko, Kako, my sweet little Kako. Spill the beans, girl. Stop trolling, bro. Stop trolling. Jesus Christ.
Say what?
Oh my god.
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms.
So, like, the killer didn't know that we switched rooms.
Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then...
But what I'm confused about is, did the killer... So whoever the killer was, right? Did they... Because if you're gonna kill someone, right? If you're gonna murder someone, I feel like you would plan it out a little bit. It's not just like a random whim, like, oh my god, felt silly, gonna go murder someone. Oh, no, I don't think it's like that. I think if you're gonna murder someone, you gotta plan it out, right? And did they plan to kill me? Is that what it was? Like, they planned to kill me? Or did they plan to kill Sayaka? That's the thing that's weird to me.
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
But no, they wouldn't have, because guess what? It was my room, Taka!
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Why do I have a cup icon? It's because you subscribe. If you subscribe to me on Twitch, you get an icon next to your name that showcases, it's a badge that you get to have. And it starts as an empty shot glass, and then with each month you subscribe, that shot glass will fill up. And you can upgrade your shot glass as you go.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident.
Oh, they forced it open. Kako, trust me, I know a lot about video games, and I know a lot about murder. Don't quote me on that. And guess what? I don't know where I was going with this. Continue.
The killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Well, they beat the shit out of the doorknob. I mean, did you see that doorknob? That doorknob looked like it went through Nom. Are you kidding me?
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Is what, Byakuya? What do you have to say that's gonna put everyone down right now? Why is it every time that this guy's on screen, I see at least one person go, oh my god, Byakuya W, oh, Byakuya, oh my god, Byakuya. You guys really like this guy that much?
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
He's got a point. If it was my room, why would I beat the shit out of the doorknob? Why would I start spanking the doorknob when I could just do the... Listen, chat. Listen. Here's how you open the door. In case anyone was wondering, I just want to show you. I'm going to give you guys a little example here. So, the doorknob was stuck, right? Imagine this is the doorknob. Like, right? This doorknob is stuck, right? But this is how you open the doorknob. You got to take the doorknob. You got to grab it, right? You got to cock it upwards. You got to cock it upwards. And you got to twist. You got to twist. And then the door opens. And a lot of people didn't know that. A lot of people did not know that about the door, dude. You gotta cock it up and then twist, and they didn't know that. And that's why the killer just started beating the hell out of the doorknob. Right?
That is a definite possibility.
I'm aggressive? No, I'm passionate. I'm passionate. People are like, wow, you're acting like a psycho. No, I'm just passionate, guys. I'm so sick of everybody coming in here and being like, oh, well... I think the killer is Makoto. Why? It's not me!
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
I guess that's what it is, yeah.
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Oh my god. The crazy little bitch got to the conclusion we all were waiting for. Thank you, Toko! That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I don't fucking know. Probably Leon!
I'm sorry, but I give up! Quit without saving!
I'm so sick of this guy! Why is it that I see messages that are quoting him? I just got back and I see messages that are quoting him. Why? Do you guys want me to reach level 5 mad? Is that what's going? Why are there people quoting him? Why? I just got back. Hifumi sucks? Yeah, I grabbed the antiseptic. So I could wash out my eyes. I had to go grab some antiseptic, because if I get mad enough, I'm just gonna...
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Then we all die.
Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules!
That's a terrible... this is the worst idea I've ever heard. That is it. That good. Congratulations. You have led us to the worst idea I have ever heard in my life. Thank you.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
I mean, given that you're probably the killer, that might work for you.
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something.
Like, bro.
For serious.
Like, bro, we seriously all might die. Whoa. We might all fucking die. Let's do majority vote right now. When we don't have all the facts straight.
Shut up. Guys, I want to thank you. I am 9 followers away from my follower goal on Twitch for the stream. Only 9 followers away. Thank you guys so much for all the follows. We're so close to passing that follower goal. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Celeste, how much for one night? That's my thought. That's my question. How much for me to take you out to dinner and you to give me one night? One chance! One chance! That's all I want, Celeste!
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
What is it, bitch? I don't want to talk to you.
Oh, you.
What? You... Yo, I love the interactions between the characters. The game said she's 19. Bro, the game said she was 19. What you mean? Literally in her file, it says age 19. What you mean? Alright, I won't make any more comments, because apparently chat's saying she's -10. My bad. I didn't know that she was -10. That's my bad, chat. That's my bad. It said she was 19 in the literal game file, but hey, you know what? If she's -10, my bad. My bad, bro. I won't speak it again. Why is she hates Hina. She's like, oh, you.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so,
What's the question? What do you have to say? What do you think she's gotta say? She hasn't really said anything smart this entire time, no offense to Hina.
Well, I was just wondering...
Yeah?
How did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
That is the thing I've been wondering too. No, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I'm wondering too. I'm wondering too. Wait a minute. Hold on. Because all the doors were supposed to be locked, right? And Sayaka said that she would not open the door for anybody. There was a flashback instance of her saying that. So why are you guys posting ducks? Stop that. Stop that. YouTube, this is going to be a YouTube video on my YouTube channel, and you guys are all posting ducks, and I've literally gotten YouTube comments regarding the ducks. People are like, oh, well, I tried to watch the YouTube video, but I just saw yellow ducks being spammed the whole time. Like, what are you doing, chat?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Yes, how did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't trust anything coming out of your shitty mouth.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
It seems way too convenient.
Imagine losing your key to your room in a death game. Who would be that dumb?
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Oh, Chihiro, my favorite character, Chihiro. I think you're onto something. I think you might be cooking.
Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Wait, that is true. Monokuma did so. When the bear says it, it is law. What the bear says is law. I'm so sick of everybody being like, it doesn't matter what the bear says. The bear says is law, it equals law.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way.
What are you implying, Hifumi? Chipmunk man? What is the easy way to get into a locked room?
They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
Honestly? You know, I don't love Hifumi. But this might be the most reasonable shit he's ever said, like, in my lifetime. This is actually a reasonable, like statement. What if Sayaka was like, I'm trying to bang, right? And she invited someone over that wasn't Makoto, because Makoto was never going to get play no matter how much he thought he was going to get it.
No, that can't be it either.
You're just jealous because you didn't get play. You've been simping for her since day one, Makoto. I told you she was a blueberry.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Yeah, chat, you don't know your place. You don't know your place, chat. You don't know your frickin' place. Hifumi told you what's up, chat. You don't know your place. What say you, chat? Hifumi says you need to quiet down. And you don't know your place when dealing with him.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Hifumi, you know what? You just make me, like, want to, like, burn down a McDonald's. I don't know why. The reason there's no way Sayaka invited her into the room was... You already have the answer. Evidence of a struggle, replica sword sheath. Oh, we're timed? Chat, we only have 3 minutes to figure this out. Hold up. Why is it impossible that she would have let her in? Or let anybody in? Switching rooms, toolkit, room cleaner, wrist, dying message, door frame, dorm nameplates, trash duty, incinerator, burnt pile of shit, crystal ball. I don't actually know. Wait, so... Chat, I'm actually, like, confused right now. I don't actually know. It's the reason we switched? That's what I was kind of thinking, too. So, hold on. She was scared, and that's why she wanted to switch. The whole point of switching rooms was so that nobody would come to her room. Why would she let anyone in while they think that the rooms are switched? Yeah, it's the reason for switching rooms.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember?
If you can believe that.
That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Yes, thank you, Daddy. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if it's you, I absolutely won't open my door. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? See? So how did they get in? Are there vents? Are there ventilation shafts? Did someone pull a Five Nights at Freddy's mangle and crawl through the vents?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
She wouldn't have. She wouldn't have opened the door for anybody. It just doesn't make sense.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Why'd the music cut? Wait a minute, what? Why did, what do you mean? Why did the music cut? No, she came to me. She came to me with tears in her eyes and she was crying. She came to me with tears in her eyes. She was crying. She said she was so scared. What are you talking about? What if her being scared was a lie? I played yesterday because we stream every day at 1 p.m. EST. Make sure you're following.
Huh?
Huh?
Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
Yeah! Why would she ever lie? I broke my audio. Hold on.
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Look at what? What do you have? Huh? What is this? What is this fucking note? And why wasn't this shown to me earlier? The note says, there's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Wait, what? Signed Sayaka? Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the room wrong, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
Ain't no way!
When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
So... Oh, okay, so what happened is there was a notepad. There was a notepad, they wrote on the notepad, and the pressure went through to the other part of the notepad, and bitch tit blueberry whore didn't realize it!
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
So she shaded it to see the actual note!
Oh, and I should also mention...
What was it?
I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
No! Wait a minute, I wasn't there.
Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No! No! What do I look like to you? Do I what?
No.
No!
I didn't.
I didn't! But...
Of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
I'm speechless. I don't have anything to say. Then that note. Sayaka wrote that note.
But why?
Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone.
She wanted to talk to someone. It was all the chat! I fucking called it! I called it! What did I... No! I'm at level 2 mad. I'm at level 2 mad. Chat! I am at level 2 mad. Bro! What? I literally said she was a fucking snake. I said that, dude. I said Makoto. I said Makoto Naegi. Stop freaking simping! This is the wheel spin, by the way. Good luck. Stop simping, because she's a snake. I said that. What did it land on? Odds! Congratulations. I broke my wheel. Anyways, if you voted odds in the prediction, congratulations. For those who don't know what this wheel is, we spin this wheel. It's called the Wheel of Money. And we spin it, and you guys can predict what you think it's going to land on. If you guys voted odds, congratulations, it landed on 1. And if you missed the first prediction and you're in Twitch chat, join the prediction now. We are running another Wheel of Money raffle where you guys can go vote odds or evens and win big bank. And I broke my wheel. Amazing! All right, let me put this back. Go vote right now! Go vote! Go vote! Go vote! Go spend your virtual Twitch money and go vote! Anyways, I said she was a snake. This isn't even a surprise to me. I said that they were crocodile tears. The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone.
She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
She was slipping notes to all the guys and gals.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
He wouldn't have gone. There you have it, chat. He would not have gone. Hifumi, he would not have gone. He would not have gone. If he would have gotten a note from Sayaka and said, you said, come to my room tonight for the Big Bang, he would have said, no! I'm only into anime girls!
But can we be sure anyone even got this note?
Yeah, how do we know someone got that note, huh?
And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Yeah. Thank you, Celeste.
Huh?
But I don't know if I can
What makes you say that?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, my favorite character, Chihiro. Dude, I don't know that we can trust Celeste here because Celeste is -8. Celeste just turned -8 years old, and I don't know if we can trust her. Okay, I just want to say that real quick.
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
I don't know! According to TikTok, you're -8 years old. I gotta be careful. I don't know if I can trust the words of a -8-year-old. You're literally aging in reverse.
Very well then. Pay attention.
I'm listening. What is it?
She's 19? Nope. TikTok said she's -8, and they will report me. I thought she was 19. The game said she was 19.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yeah.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
My room!
I see.
Yeah!
So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Yes!
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words,
even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
The reason the killer went to my room and not Sayaka's, despite what the note said. So it's really interesting. It's really interesting because Sayaka said come to my room, but it's not her room. So why the fuck did Sayaka ever say to switch rooms because she was scared, right? Why would she ever say, switch rooms, you're scared, right? Why would she ever do that? It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It must be because...
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yeah.
But in the note, the place, it specifically says, my...
I see.
Damn it!
So if someone
shot that shot!
note,
Perfect!
then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So
Wait.
in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Oh, wait a minute, I'm confused. Oh, wait a minute, there's multiple statements. Okay, chat, one of these statements is a lie. One of these statements is a lie, and we have to figure out which statement is the lie. That's what's going on. I'm so foolish. Everybody make sure you vote in the prediction. That's my bad. I gotta lock in, chat. I gotta lock in. Alright, let's read
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
That's correct. That's the truth.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to...
Yeah.
It specifically says, my room.
Which is also true.
I see.
Yes.
So if someone read that note...
Yes!
Then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Yes! Thank you!
Exactly.
The room... No, that's
No,
wrong.
that's wrong! Spam it, chat! That's wrong! No, that's wrong!
The nameplates on my and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
They got switched? They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves.
Oh my glob.
As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name.
Unfreaking believable.
And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
They switched the freaking plates!
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
That's right, pretty boy.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
So, did Sayaka have intent to kill? Is that what it was? Sayaka had intent to kill. But she wanted to do it in my room. Right? That's the only thing I can think of. Or Sayaka was trying to get an accomplice to maybe murder me? I don't know.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem.
Yo, I have a question. There's some guy on TikTok that has 1 million cutouts of Sayaka. Why, bro? She had like 8 minutes of screen time, and she's been sucking mad butt since the beginning of the game. Since the beginning of the game, she's been slurping it!
And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
No, I didn't switch the... Why would I switch the nameplates? Listen, this is... Can I say something to you, chat? I'm about to freak out. Can I rant? Can I just rant real quick? Like, type 1 if you were cool with a rant, because I'm about to go off. I'm about to go outside and jump in the dumpster and let the trash truck take me down the road to get compacted for life. Okay, I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out real quick. So here's the thing. Here's what I don't understand. I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak the fuck out. Did I not say, do not simp? Did I not say, chat, do not simp in the death game? Did I not say that? And what's the first thing that little bitch boy main character does, MC, does? What is the first thing?
Oh, that girl's so pretty. Oh, that girl talked to me.
Oh, I think that girl flirted! Who the fuck cares? You're in a death game where everyone's trying to cause death! Do not ever simp in the death game! And that's all I wanted to freak out about. Holy fuck! Oh man, but I just want to touch her boobie. Who cares? You're in a death game!
Oopsie daisy.
No! There's no excuse.
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
Probably you. There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. Chat, who switched the nameplates? Type 1 if it's the killer. Type 2 if it's me. And I didn't know it. Type 3 if it's Sayaka.
Me, horny.
Who switched the nameplates? Put it in chat. Put it in chat. Whoever said stop talking and play the game, leave. Door's right there. Door's right there. Go look up any Danganronpa play. I don't care. I don't care if you're here or not. Go look up any Danganronpa playthrough, no commentary. Go look up any Danganronpa playthrough, no commentary. You don't gotta be here. That's the whole point of a fucking live stream. Is so someone can commentate and talk over the game. Dumbass. 3, Sayaka!
I got it!
I got it!
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms.
Sayaka switched the plates.
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Yes, ma'am. Let's read that note again. I want a thick analysis of that. You lost so much time? Bro, I like playing on the edge. I like playing on the edge, chat. I'm an edger. There's something I wanted to talk to you about. Just the two of us. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplate to make sure you don't get the room wrong.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate.
Which implies she switched the nameplates.
She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
Yes, ma'am!
But why would she switch them in the first place?
That is what's getting me. So, here's the thing, is I kind of have come to the conclusion, and call me crazy, either 1, Sayaka wanted to talk to an accomplice to help her pull something off, or 2, she's trying to frame us. Because what I think she wanted was to make the murder happen in Makoto's room, and then frame us so that it looks like we did it. Which is bullshit!
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
Chat, when a girl says I love you, it's a lie!
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
Yeah, why?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room.
And when a guy says they love you, we already knew that was a lie. I didn't even have to tell you that.
That's where the answer lies.
Amazing.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
So everything backfired then.
We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
Yes, sir!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes?
Yes, they fought, and she lost. She held the L on that day.
Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then we just have to figure out what happened during the fight,
We have to replay the fight. We gotta replay the fight. We gotta play it out, baby.
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Bro, Sayaka also orchestrated me bringing the sword to that room. Sayaka said, dude, she's been plotting since the beginning, bro. She's been a fucking blueberry snake since day 1. Since the moment she breathed air, she was plotting. She was the one who manipulated us into bringing the sword to that room, chat. You saw it!
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
I don't know.
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself.
What a stupid thing to say.
It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
Holy shit, can we even talk about that?
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
I'm just gonna say one thing. Ripped white sleeve that matches his jacket. Potentially his name on the wall. Implied that it was a guy that was invited over. And every time that the conversation shifts in a direction, he tries to push it elsewhere. I'm onto you, you stinky bitch! The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because... We'll just go to the wrist. Sayaka's wrist.
I got it!
I got it!
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist.
Yeah!
And it should become pretty clear.
Yeah, you idiot!
Right there where her wrist is all swollen.
Look at that!
There's something glittery there.
Yeah, it's a heart print.
Is that gold?
Holy crap, we struck gold!
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword.
Oh my god!
You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you.
Oh my god, you get covered in it, dude. I was covered in that stuff. It was all over my face. I couldn't get it off.
And there's some on her wrist because...
Because someone pulled out the sword and started slapping the shit out of her with it.
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword. Right there on her wrist!
Boom! Breaking it instantly. Good job, Taka. You get a Scooby snack.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Just stop talking. For the rest of the game, stop talking. I hope Hifumi did it so we can get him out of here.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
Thank you, Sonic the Hedgehog. What happened in my room, and what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear right now, chat. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yes, sir! Teach me more! Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? No. Chat, are you guys bored? Someone in my other chat just said they're bored. Someone just said, should I turn it off? Should we end the stream? I don't know, we could. I mean, maybe I'm just not a Danganronpa streamer. I might be too loud. I might be screaming too much. We might just have to end it. Might just have to end it now. Might have to be the end. Might have to. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullet with the right weak spot. Okay? So we have to pick which bullet we want to use. Press and release the Q key through the bullet. Okay? I kind of skimmed through that, so we might be in trouble. But let's dance! Let's go! Replica sword sheath, kitchen knife set, replica sword. We gotta find the lie, chat. Let's go.
When the fighting broke out,
yeah,
the culprit grabbed the sword.
Uh-huh.
And that's when the first blow was dealt.
Oh, they blew him.
A sword-based sneak attack.
Yes!
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
Boom! Shattered wrist. She'll never walk again.
She tried to fight back.
Yeah, but she couldn't.
She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
Yes!
But then the culprit took that from her too.
They took the knife!
And they killed her with it.
Boom!
And that's exactly what happened.
Yes, sir! The sword was used first, and then the knife came afterward? Is that really the order of events? That leads to some explainable detail. Okay, hold on a second. So I'm trying to picture this in my head. The murderer gets invited to the room. Boom, right? He's at the room, he's at the door. He opens it unarmed, right? But she's got the knife on her. She goes, and, well, I would assume she goes to stab him first, right? I don't think he would immediately grab the sword and whack her. She probably pulled the knife on him first. So, once the knife happened, he's like, oh shit, and he grabbed the sword to maybe defend or fight against it. I mean, I don't know. Depends on where they are in the room, if they're at the door frame. So why would he grab the sword first? It has to be knife first. How do we even do that?
When the fighting broke out,
yeah,
the culprit grabbed the sword.
Uh-huh.
And that's when the first blow was dealt.
Maybe.
A sword-based sneak attack.
No, wait a minute, because the damage was on the sheet.
Maizono's wrist.
The damage was on the sheet.
So she tried to fight back.
The damage was on the sheet.
She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
So...
And that's exactly what happened.
So the thing is that the damages were on the sheath. So that means that, because he said, oh, they grabbed the sword and went for like a sword-based sneak attack, that's gotta be wrong. That has to be wrong. So it has to be sword sheath on the first one, right? Right here. Let's go. I'm cooking. I'm in the kitchen making ravioli.
And that's when the first blow was dealt.
Let's go.
A sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong!
No,
Put it
wrong.
in chat! No, that's wrong! I better see no, that's wrongs in chat.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Why would it start with the sword? If she plotted a murder, she would attack first. You idiot!
Huh? Why not?
What do you mean, Shadow the Hedgehog looking mother? Oh my god.
Because the sword sheath had been scratched.
It's been messed up, dude. The sheath has been messed up since day one. You fool.
See?
Yeah.
There's a gash in it.
Look at it.
Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Open your eyes, bitch.
Something sharp?
Yeah.
You mean like the kitchen knife?
Uh-huh.
That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
So she tried to stab him. And then he grabbed the sword and defended himself.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
No! We're moving fast and furious! Guys, I just got another TikTok live violation. That's right, I tried going live on TikTok again. TikTok does not want me streaming Danganronpa, so make sure you click in from the For You page and you click follow. That way, you can come back once this gets taken down. Also, I am live on Twitch. If you're worried about this stream going down right now, which it might, it went down earlier, it went down yesterday. If you are worried about the stream going down, go to my Twitch. Twitch link in my bio, VodkaSunnyD on Twitch, the name's down below, hop on over. We got 300 people in the Twitch chat, super cool, super chill, come hang out with us. Come hang out, because I can't promise you that this stream doesn't go down, because TikTok does not like this game. So I recommend clicking the Twitch link and hopping over right now. I'll give shoutouts to everybody who hops over. Let's get it. Go to the Twitch, link in my bio.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath.
Exactly.
If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
Obviously.
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Oh my god, it'd be so useless. A big steamy pile of shit. Good job, Mondo.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
I would guess self-defense. I'm glad I moved from TikTok to here. The vibes here are so much better. I actually like a lot of the people I meet on TikTok. The problem is that TikTok has more trolls. That's the only issue. Like, there are so many good viewers on TikTok that like the game or just want to hang out. And then every TikTok viewer that's like a child just comes in and tries to like spam spoilers or mass report. It happened all throughout Andy and Lele and Doki Doki. So I apologize to the real ones on TikTok. I do hope you make the hop over to Twitch and you enjoy it here better. Because TikTok's been a mess, dude. They need to keep kids off the app. That's all it comes down to. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Mad Willie, Lofi, Sunshine, thank you for the follows on Twitch. I see a bunch of people hopping over to Twitch right now. Big thank you. I hope you guys like it over here. I'm sorry TikTok is poorly moderated, unfortunately. Ayana, Catbird, welcome in everybody coming over. Hello.
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse.
Obviously, self-defense, baby!
In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
Oh, yeah, so it was... Okay. This is actually pretty cool. I respect Dang It Grandpa for doing this. I respect Dang It Grandpa for doing this because... The thing is you don't think about these meticulous things, but if there was actually an exchange of murderous intent, you wouldn't just, like, have time to unsheath the sword and be like, let's battle. Like, make it seem cool gaming style. No. She whips a knife out. Good luck. You're gonna grab the first thing you see and defend yourself. I respect it.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
That is what I am saying. That is what I am saying.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
Oh my god!
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out.
Alright, so Taka's cooking. Taka's in the kitchen and he's cooking rice!
The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere.
Yeah?
Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
What? What the fuck? What, you slab of baloney? No! That is the opposite of everything we just said!
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too.
What the fuck are you? Get him out! Get him out of the kitchen! No! I want Taka out of the kitchen now! Taka! You fool!
Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
No one finished on anybody. What are you talking about? Bro, you... Huh? My brain hurts from hearing everything you just said.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
Sayaka never had the blade. You dum-dum.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
How the hell do you have fucking something to say every time we go in the right direction? Dude, this motherfucker keeps his mouth shut anytime we're off track. But the moment we get on track, he's like, are we sure about that? Oh, I don't know, maybe.
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Yeah, look at the body part. What is Hifumi doing? Chat, type it in chat. The part of her body that showed she never used the sword. Type 1 for her stomach. Type 2 for her palms. Type 3 for her broken wrist. It's her broken wrist, right? I mean, that's... Like, how would you... Even if you grab the sword... Wait, well, no, then maybe it would be her palms. Actually, it might be her palms. The answer could be her palms, actually, because that would show if she grabbed it. What's chat saying? Chat is saying 2 as well. All right, lock it in. Lock it in. The palms, baby. The palms.
I got it!
I got it!
You're talking about her palms, right?
Yes, the palms! Oh, did you not see the hands?
The palms of her hands were perfectly clean.
Yeah.
So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
I love how all of Twitch chat just goes, I got it. Chat answers, and immediately after, I got it. It's just so funny to me. That's funny. Oh, man, the palms were clean, though.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Because the gold dust got everywhere, you stupid
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it.
Yeah, that's it. Like, literally, dude, I was rubbing that sword all over my body last night. All over my thighs. Dude, I was the golden boy at the end of that. I really was. Gold was everywhere.
In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands.
How does Awie's hair stand up like that? I'm guessing like an immense amount of cream. An immense amount of cream. I mean, you gotta be creaming it up, and you gotta be like, you know, making the whole ice cream tower.
There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Why are you sweating so much? See, this girl is suspicious for no reason. Why is this girl suspicious for no reason? I don't know. Yo, thank you for all the shares and the follows, guys. That's crazy. Thank you for all the follows. I'm super close to my follower goal. Thank you so much. But that aside, she makes herself seem suspicious. She gets all sweaty and nervous, and she's like, oh, because she's eating her hand.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
I never said anything about you being ugly! I literally said nothing! You can't put that on me! Chat, did I say anything about her being ugly? I did not! What do you mean yes? Why are people typing yes in Twitch? No, I didn't say that! Don't gaslight me!
No, that's not it at all.
I never said that. I never said you're ugly. You can't put that on me. Alright, there's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because... Alright, chat, lock in. Type 1 if it's water can't remove it. Type 2 if it's the water was off. Type 3 if it's she's afraid of water. Okay, this third one is stupid. We all know she's not afraid of water. That said, the water goes off at nighttime, thus making 2 the only reasonably correct answer. Right? It must be that. Full send!
I got it!
I got it!
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m.
Amazing.
In other words, at nighttime.
Yes!
And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime.
Monokuma, yeah. Dude, what is this? I can't help but laugh every time everyone goes, I got it!
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
What?! Wait, what?! Pause! 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 I didn't know that. I haven't taken a shower here yet. We've been here for a week. We've been here for a week. You haven't taken a shower yet. It has been a week. You stinky. Chat, she's stinky. Oh my god, she's so smelly. Oh my god, she's stinky. Oh my god. Oh my god, she's stinking it up.
Oh my.
Why do you, what? Whoa, is he into it? Oh my god, he's into it. Oh my god, the hamster bowling ball man is into it. Oh my god, he's like, oh, look at him. He's eating his hand. He's like, oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
What? A big fat ugly donkey? What? Oh my god. Oh my god, what'd she just call him? What'd she just call? She just called him big fat ugly donkey. She's called him big fat ugly donkey. And she said he stinks. Oh my god. Oh, we're not gonna recover from that.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Why the hell would that be a compliment? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What do you mean? Oh, I'm into that. Oh, I'm into that. What?
An insult, obviously.
Yeah, what are you doing?
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword.
What is happening anymore in this game?
But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
It's Sayaka! It was the blueberry! The one who damaged it was Sayaka!
I got it!
I got it!
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
Chat, I just got a violation warning on TikTok again. This is my second violation warning. Dude, I don't know why people hate on Danganronpa so much, but every time I stream this game on TikTok, which has been the last few days, people just start mass reporting it. I don't know if there's a group of people that hate this game, but I think it's pretty fun. I'm having a great time with it. But the stream will go down if I get a third violation. If I get a third TikTok violation, the stream goes down. It went down earlier. So, please stop reporting it, 1. And 2, follow. If you're not already, follow. Because if the stream gets taken down, you want to make sure you can come back later once that time passes. So I'd make sure you're following, and if you're really enjoying the energy, the vibes, you know, you want to see the whole trial without any problems, go to Twitch. Like right now, going to my Twitch is the smartest thing you can do. If you're like, wow, I have some free time, I want to stick around and watch this, go to Twitch. I don't run ads in the middle of my stream. The moment you click in Twitch, you'll be able to watch it from beginning to end. It won't get taken down. It won't get stopped. It won't get banned. Go to the Twitch if you have one. There is a link in my bio. I will wait a few moments for you to hop over. Because guess what? I want to hang out with you, as many of you as possible, and I'm so sick of this mass reporting BS on TikTok. Hop on over to the Twitch now. Don't be dumb. VodkaSunnyD on Twitch. Hop on over. Oh my god, mad people coming over. What up, DHDH? What up, Sum? What up, Roycey? What up, Thunder? What up, Vio? What up, L? What up, Franklin? What up, I'm sorry, not Franklin, Frack. Shout out to anybody who hops over to Twitch. Hop on over right now before we get taken down and perma-banned on TikTok because for some reason people just hate on this game. Jackson, thank you for the Prime on Twitch. Enjoy those emojis and ad-free entertainment. We're waiting a few seconds to let people hop over to the Twitch. Where's your bio? Just click on my profile image. Click on my profile image. It might be at the top, whatever. There will be a link. VodkaSunnyD. You can type that in on Twitch too. As many people hop over as possible because we're likely to get banned again. It happened like literally an hour ago, and I thought that we'd be okay, but it just seems like people hate on this game for no reason. I think it's good. Let's get it. Let's get it. Make the hop. Be smart, guys. I don't want to see it get banned and I never see you again. Go to Twitch.
But we already said that the attack started with...
The knife. It started with the knife. She invited him over, and she tried to get Stabby McStabby with him.
The person with the knife attacked first.
Yes.
And the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Yes, defense. Oh, you just know so much, don't you? Don't you, Byakugan? Don't you? You're literally an eyeball from Naruto.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Why do I feel like he's gonna say something stupid? Why do I feel like he's about to say something dumb?
Sayaka?
What? I already knew that. We already knew she was a snake. The whole thing. The whole thing led to that, bro. We already knew she was a snake.
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No way, Jose!
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Dude, she's been plotting since day one. Since she came out of the womb and she was pooped out onto a hospital bed, do you know what she was doing? A little baby blueberry, rubbing her little hands together, plotting a murder. Since age 1, Sayaka was planning murder. I'm not an idiot. She was a snake. What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in.
Yeah?
And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and
Yeah?
attacked without provocation...
Pause. Let him cook.
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Indeed.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
Yeah, listen, bro. I'm so sick of people saying they're Team Sayaka. Yo, the best girl in this game, best girl, we all know it, it's Sakura. Sakura is by far the best girl, not to be confused with worst girl, Sayaka. Sakura's the best girl, okay? Lock it in.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Ooh, that freaking snake!
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
She wanted to poop on him!
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates.
Oh my god! Anything but that!
She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying.
Yeah, and then when they got there, she was gonna... Oh my god, and then she was gonna... And then she took the thing, and then...
And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret.
Oh my goodness! Run a raffle? Yeah, I got you. Alright, if you're watching on Twitch, I'm running a big raffle right now for all the new people. This raffle connects to VIP badges and real giveaways. If you want to get a badge, whether it be a mod badge or a VIP badge, type !join in the chat right now. All you gotta do is type !join, it puts you in, you might win a VIP badge. You might get a badge next to your name that says very important person anytime you come to a stream. Join now! Type !join!
If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
Yeah! Listen, bro, Sayaka was a deviant. A dirty one, trying to get away with the spook.
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky?
Yeah, maybe a little bit risky. I don't... Hifumi, shut up! You've used your maximum amount of talking today. You're not allowed to talk anymore, Hifumi. And you're sweating way too much over there. What's going on, Donut Boy?
For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
Mr. Naegi? Why does he call me that?
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
Oh, well, fuck you Wait a minute, I'm so used to hating on this guy. Did he just give me a backwards compliment? I was ready to just start screaming at him, but hold on a second. Wait a minute. Wait. Why do you hate Hifumi so much? Listen, I'm sorry if I'm yelling or dissing a character in the trial offends you. I see a bunch of people on TikTok saying, if you keep being mean to my favorite character, I'll spoil you to the whole game. To whomever said that, to whomever I'm offending in the fandom, I'm guessing you've played the entire series. I have not. And I'm only going based off the dialogue I'm seeing now. So, just keep scrolling to the next stream if it bothers you. I'm gonna commentate how I'm gonna commentate. Oh! There it is. The reporters got us. The reporters got us, chat. They got us. We're going down on TikTok. I just got it on TikTok. Your current live. Verification. Yada, yada, yada. We're getting reported right now. All right, the TikTok's going down. Make sure you go to the Twitch. Twitch link in my bio. I offended the wrong person. I should have never said Hifumi is goofy. I should have never said it. The TikTok's getting taken down. Go to the Twitch. Twitch link in my bio. VodkaSunnyD. Hop over. Hold on. I'm going to try to appeal this real quick. Bro is doing it to himself? Yeah, God forbid I commentate on a game. Why are people on TikTok kind of goofy, Twitch? What's going on? There's just people on TikTok like, how dare you say that to my favorite 2D character that's not real? How dare you commentate on this game? Dude, earlier I said Sakura was my favorite character, and someone was like, shit opinion. What is wrong with people? What did Sakura do?
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Yes. So Sayaka made us switch rooms. You know why? Because we were naive and we were simping. I'm gonna be careful, though. I'm trying not to have an opinion. Right now, my favorite characters in the game are Sakura and Chihiro. Boy, oh boy, I sure hope that my opinions are just, and that I'm not, you know, well, I don't know, saying that my favorite character is a murderer or going to ruin the game. I sure hope that me saying Chihiro and Sakura are my favorite won't lead to the end of me. God forbid that opinion takes me out.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid, or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Why are you, like, moaning and hyperventilating and, like, go take a shower?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
Holy shit! We're gonna get banned if you keep cursing!
But in the end, her plan backfired.
It really did. I mean, she really held the L here. L's in chat for our girl Sayaka. L's in chat.
She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn.
Yeah, so she got overpowered pretty easy.
That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
Boom! Wrist shattered forever. Can't ever walk again. Done!
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Sakura Ogami, my favorite character. This is best girl. I don't care what you say.
Just hold on. That can't be true. Because
why? Why isn't it true? Are you gonna go simp mode? I swear to God, Makoto, if you go simp mode right now, I'm gonna go outside and lick the parking lot. Don't you dare go simp mode when all the evidence point that the girl you wanted to bang was a bitch!
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now.
I agree.
Come on, hurry up and decide who did it.
I agree. Yeah, let's pick someone.
Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Monokuma's gonna hand out the spankings. We need to hurry right along.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
What? I don't, why? The whole game. She's been trolling the whole game. She's literally been sitting here trolling me the entire game. She knows everything that has happened. Everything. Anytime we go astray, she puts it back on track. And then, instead of just giving us the answer, she's like, oh, well, let's risk death real quick. Makoto, you need to concentrate and figure out the answer. What the hell? You're part of this, woman! You died too! I'm gonna lose it.
If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka,
I'm gonna lose it.
It's over for all of us.
I'm gonna lose it. Is it really all over? Well, originally I said Celeste was my favorite character, and then people were like, you know that Celeste is like 8 years old. I hope you know that. I hope you know that Celeste is like -8, and you saying that that's your favorite character is illegal. That's illegal. Your opinion is shit. So I switched to Sakura, because Sakura looked 40, and Sakura's been chill this whole time. So yeah, now Sakura is my favorite character, because God forbid I offend anybody by saying, wow, I really like Celeste's design. God forbid I say that. All right, let's go. Obviously, I'm committed to figuring this all out, but I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. What do you mean there's nothing left? There literally was a name on the wall. All right, chat, lock in. It's time to figure it out. Trash duty, hours account. Let's get it.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it.
Oh,
but there just aren't any more clues.
You snake! This guy did it!
Very well. Then let's review all the clues we've found up to this point one more time.
Do we really have time for all that?
Die!
What are you saying right now? Calm down, woman.
Don't do something.
Oh, God.
We're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die! Chat, I need you to calm down. Don't panic. I better not see anybody type the word die in chat. Calm down right now. Wait, no, hold on. That's right. There is still a clue left that can lead us to who killed her. Yo, I just got a gifted sub? That's crazy. Hold on. Who gifted me a sub? Who gifted me a sub? I've just been up here screaming the whole time. That's crazy. Yo, Rashinka? I think I said that right. Thank you for the gifted sub, man. That's super nice of you. Thank you. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, congrats whoever got that gifted sub. That's super nice of you. I appreciate that. Sayaka left it behind. Let's go.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did
Sayaka's
it.
dying message.
But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Wait, what? I got it wrong! Huh? What's wrong? If you keep trying to disrupt the trial, you're gonna get put on trial yourself. Oh, Leon. Oh, Leon, we're gonna go out into the parking lot. We're gonna scrap, dude. We're gonna fight. Meet me in the octagon, Leon, and watch what happens if you keep pushing my little buttons.
Shoot!
I thought it was dying message on no more clues. That's what I thought.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
I thought I was on dying message. Maybe I need to do it on the other one?
Very well. Then let's review all the clues we've found up to this point.
Was I not on dying message?
Do we really have time for all that?
Or was I?
Die! Die! If we don't do something...
It's trash duty? You weren't on it? Oh, okay, okay. Chat says I wasn't on it. All right. All right, that's fine. Yeah, dying message
it's
on
easy
Leon.
just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
There we go! No, that's wrong! Put it in chat! No, that's wrong! Put it in chat!
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
This is insane.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
Yeah, she left a dying message, and it looks like a name. The name is 11037. Sound familiar?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037.
Yeah, and if you snap
Written
your
in her
neck
own
360,
blood.
it says Leon.
There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
If you stand on your head and shove your thumb up your butt, it says Leon. Yo, chat, 11037. Put it in chat. 11037. 11037. Oh my God.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask...
What do you need to ask? What do you need to ask? Not my favorite character, but might still be my favorite character low-key, but don't tell anybody.
Can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Oh, well, she left the note, right? We can compare handwriting. There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it. Chat? Wait, I don't know what they're asking. Hold on, I need your help. Chat, I need your help. Lock in. There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it with the right wrist. Type 1 if you want right wrist. Type 2 for fatal wound. Type 3 for left index finger. Everyone in chat's like, oh my God, the finger. All right. Left index finger it is. Let's go.
I got it.
I got it.
Her left index finger had blood on it.
I'm gonna try not to laugh. Everyone's gonna say I got it. There it is. There it is. The left index finger did have blood on it. I just want to say we're breaking records right now. Thank you so much, everybody who's here. We stream the weirdest games I can find every day. I have a little policy in this community. I stream whatever you tell me. We're streaming Danganronpa. After that, we're streaming Class of 09. Then after that, we're streaming Amori. These are the games you guys voted for. So if any of those games interest you, make sure you are following. Make sure you hit that follow button so that you can be a part of the fun. I stream every day at 1 p.m. EST. Thanks for being here, guys. And thanks for helping me
That could only
out.
be because she used that finger to write the message.
Oh, that's a bloody finger.
I see.
Thank God
she
she's
broke
chewing
her right
bubblegum.
wrist during the fight.
Oh, she
So she'd
shattered
have
it.
to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it.
Yeah.
But still...
Still what?
What the heck do those numbers mean?
What could it mean? Oh my God.
11037?
She said the number. She said the number. She said the number. What could that mean? 11037. What could that mean? I don't know. It's so confusing. What could it mean?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
All jokes aside, I really do like, did he say Chihiro? I thought it was Chihiro. I actually really like Chihiro. You know why? Because, like, she seems like the one that, like, wouldn't ever, like, kill anybody. I don't know. She just seems, like, chill as hell. You know what I mean?
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
I'm gonna be real. If Chihiro dies, chat, I'm gonna, like, burn down the warehouse. Like, I'm gonna burn down our warehouse if Chihiro dies. I'm gonna be real with you.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
I'm also gonna be pissed if Celeste gets murdered. I'm gonna be real with you again. If Celeste or Chihiro get murdered, you're gonna see me crash out. You're gonna see the biggest crash out and scream fest of your life. You think I've been streaming and I've been loud this entire time? Watch what I'll do if Celeste or Chihiro die. Like, watch what I'll do. I will take my PC and I will smash it into a wall.
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers.
Yeah.
Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
You know what gives it away? The fucking E.
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1.
I think it's pretty clear, to be honest.
Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Yeah!
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
What? Don't be mean to Chihiro! That's it! Me and Mondo are meeting in the parking lot right now! He's being mean to my favorite character, Chihiro! We're meeting in the parking lot, I'm gonna fight him and he's gonna beat my ass! Let's go! You wanna kick my ass in front of all these people? Jump through the screen right now. Dude, he would beat the hell out of me. I would never beat this guy in a fight.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
You gotta make everything weird.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Oh, Sakura, my sweet little flower. Oh, do you not see the L-E-O? Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
She knew the whole time. She knew the whole freaking time. Kako has known the whole time. She's known the whole time, okay? And Kako has been sitting here just letting us dick around when she's known the whole time. Oh, Kako. Huh? Rotate it. Let me just rotate it real quick. Oh, it says Leon, the guy who's been trying to deflect this entire time, but we're not done yet. We have to prove that it's him.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
Oh, I know who did it. It's that stinky boy Leon.
So, whose name did she write?
I don't know. Let's flip it around and take a look. Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. Chat, select someone. Who did it? Put it in chat. Makoto! Taka! Junko! Sakura! Who did it, chat? Kako! Mondo! Aoi! Sonic the Hedgehog! Chihiro! Byakuya! Celeste! Leon! Toko! Hifumi! Makoto! I think I accidentally clicked it. Oh my god, chat, I messed up. I accidentally picked Sayaka. I accidentally picked that Sayaka killed Sayaka. That was an accident. It was an accident. Honest mistake. Honest mistake. No one's to blame. That was not my fault. It was not my... I died. Oh, jeez. The dying message revealed the name. Whoopsie. Okay. Well, hey. You know, anybody could have made that mistake. Wrong. Keep trying.
Shoot.
Whoopsie. My bad. Chat. My bad. Calm down. My bad. Okay. Nobody clipped that. Sayaka's dying message reveals the name, and the name is Survey Says...
Daisy.
Truly. Survey says... Got him.
Here's my answer.
Got it!
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Bro picked the one dead person? We don't talk about that. Oh my god. Yo, thank you for the follow on TikTok. I'm only 8 followers away from my follower goal of the day. 8 followers away for TikTok followers. Thank you so much for the follows, guys, on TikTok. I appreciate it. We'll be playing Danganronpa tomorrow as well. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N.
Gasp!
L-E-O-N.
L-E-O-N.
Or more accurately, Leon.
Oh my god, look what it's spelled.
What?
You know what, so look at his face. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Put a cucumber in it.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
You hear this guy? Oh, it's just a coinkadink. Oh, you're so cooked.
You're so cooked!
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Oh my god, here we go. Listen to this guy, chat. Yo, type 1 if you think he's guilty. Type 2 if you think this is all a coinkadink. Oh, man.
No, it's not random at all.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it.
Dude, thank God she was chewing Hubba Bubba Bubba Gum so she was able to write this message out. Look at all that gum!
In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were.
Oh my god, she must have been in so much pain from chewing all that bubble gum.
And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped.
Yeah, he thought he could get away with it.
Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
I'm gonna try it right now. Oh my god, they're right!
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
Oh, this guy. This guy. Oh, I think it's a stretch. I think you're a lying snake!
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
Please do not curse. We are live on TikTok, and we already have 2 violation warnings. If I get a 3rd violation warning, the stream ends. By the way, guys, if you are worried about the stream ending and you are enjoying the vibes and the energy, go to my Twitch now. I'm not kidding. I have been banned 11 times on TikTok. If I get banned, you will not see the end of the stream or the end of this game. Go to the Twitch now. It's 1 click. 1 click. Link in my bio, VodkaSunnyD. Don't risk it. If you got Twitch, don't risk it. Go now. We don't want to miss how this ends up. I'll even wait a few moments for you.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Yeah. What? Wait, when did he do that? Did he actually attempt to do that? The lint roller! Oh my god, I'm gonna acquire herpes. There ain't no way I'm gonna gain herpes. Jesus Christ, the lint roller.
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Oh, yes! The lint roller! Yes! The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of, I know what it was. It was the lint roller in the room. Oh my god, mad people hopping to the Twitch. Thank you guys for hopping over to Twitch. What's up, Curly? What's up, Zox? What's up, Eclipse? What's up, Jaded? What's up, Velo? What's up, Relo? What's up, Leonardo? Shoutouts to everybody who's hopping over to Twitch right now. You guys are real ones, because I don't know if this is going to get banned. Thank you for making the hop. Welcome on over. Yo, Valen as well. Welcome on over. Thank you for follows. Yeah, it's this. Let's go. Send it. I win. Wait, what? No, what? You got it all wrong? What are you talking about? What do you mean I got it all wrong? Calm down and think about it? Why don't you just tell me the answer if you already know? Why do I gotta figure everything out? Oh, the shirt! Oh, shit, chat, you're right. Oh, my bad. My bad, chat, my bad. Yo, that's my bad. My bad, real talk, the shirt.
Shoot!
Oh, that... Whoopsie. The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of, you know, was... It was the sleeve, right? There it is. Burnt shirt piece.
I got it!
I got it!
You mean
I got it, chat!
The burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
Yes, the burnt shit piece, yes!
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them.
Oh, they got blood all over, dude! It's all over the place!
And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
Oh, they disposed of it!
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
Mm-hmm.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked.
Woo! Everybody panic! Everybody freak out! Everybody panic!
Isn't that right, Leon?
Yeah, isn't it right? Oh, look at him. That is the face of someone who's guilty.
What?
Oh, look at him. I love it. I love it. Look at his face, dude. I'm basking in it. This guy's been a little bitch the whole game. Oh, I'm basking.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Oh, Sakura. Oh, my sweet Sakura. The best character I've ever seen in a video game ever.
He's guilty!
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
There's no way they deflect and get on to someone else. I mean, she wrote the name.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
I don't know, guys. I think he's guilty. Type 1 if you think he's guilty. I think he's guilty. I think he's a guilty little bitch.
With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
That's true. You don't know.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
The truth will be revealed in due time.
Are you finally starting to understand?
Yes.
The answers to all the riddles are right here.
You know what I'm understanding? That this is the biggest troll in video games ever. That is what I have come to realize, is that Kako, right here, is the biggest troll of all time. Do you know why? Because she knew the entire outcome since the beginning, and the entire freaking time, she's been like, Makoto, how about you figure it out? Makoto, what did you think this is this? Makoto, if you get it wrong, we're all dead. Makoto, I don't care if we all die. Why are you trolling, woman?
Yeah, I think so.
She really don't care, dude. She's jonesing to die. She's jonesing to die. The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. Chat, what do we need to figure out? We got 50 seconds. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. Type 1 for where the shirt was disposed of. Type 2 for how the shirt was disposed of. Type 3 for when it was disposed of. Put your answers in chat, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of 2s. I'm seeing a lot of 2s. I gotta trust in chat how it was disposed of. I got it! Chat, did you get it?
If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Did you get it, chat? I got it!
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say.
What am I gonna say? What am I gonna say, Leon? What? What does your little bitch ass have to rebuttal now, huh? What do you have? Oh my god, guys. Dude, I just got another violation on TikTok. I gotta end the TikTok live. That's my 3rd violation. I can't risk getting banned. If you're watching on TikTok, dude, there's no way there's 460 people and I have to end the stream. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me, bro? I barely have TikTok streams like this. If you're on TikTok, hop over to Twitch if you want to keep watching. If you don't have a Twitch, you're like Vodka, I don't have a Twitch. All these videos will be on my YouTube channel. I can't risk it. I can't risk getting banned. I've been banned 11 times. The problem is people keep mass reporting the video. People just like hate Danganronpa and they like mass report the stream. I don't get it. So if I can't risk the stream getting taken down, hop over to Twitch right now. I would just hop over right now. Link in my bio, VodkaSunnyD. And if you're worried, if you're like, oh shit, I don't have Twitch, all the full-length videos, if you want to see the outcome and my reactions and all that stuff to this crazy game, VodkaSunnyD on YouTube, all right? And you don't even need a Twitch to watch on Twitch. I just want to say that. Someone said that earlier. They say, I watch you on Twitch, and I don't even have a Twitch account. So you don't even need an account to watch. If you click the link, it should bring you right there, okay? But I have to end the live, and I'm so sorry, guys. Make sure you're following here. After I give TikTok some time to chill out on their warnings and shit, I will be live again tomorrow with more Danganronpa at 1 p.m. EST. So if you're on TikTok, make sure you follow. And if you want to keep watching and you have Twitch, go to Twitch right now. So sorry, guys. I'm just not risking my 12th ban. It's not worth it. I'm not doing it because they can permaban me at any time. Go to the Twitch. Link in my bio, VodkaSunnyD. Thank you, guys. All right. TikTok is cooked, chat. TikTok is cooked. That's good. That's good. Dude, I don't know why, bro. I don't know why, dude. I swear, the more your stream pops off on TikTok, the more warnings that get shoved down your throat and the more you get flagged. It's unbelievable. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this, okay? I'm going to give people a moment to hop over to Twitch. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick, and I'm going to give everybody a few moments to hop to Twitch, okay? All right, if that's cool. They're going to get 30 seconds. Mods, if I have a mod in chat, run raffles, please. If you guys want to join the raffles while I use the bathroom, all you got to do is type !join. The raffle connects to real giveaways like VIP badges and mod badges to the channel, and those raffle races end in 7 days. So type !join right now. Everybody type join. I'll be right back, okay? Thank you. VIP. Everybody has had time to hop over to the Twitch. Welcome in anybody who hopped over to the Twitch. I gave you some time to hop over. We are here, and we're about to hear what Leon has to say. Thank you, Nakaseda, for the 100 bits. Thank you for all the subs. I appreciate it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Also, guys, should I just delete my TikTok? Like, bro, I don't even, like, know. You know what I'm saying? Like, what, like, I get banned, like, every day now. Anytime my stream does well on TikTok, it gets taken down. Anytime the stream doesn't do well, it doesn't get taken down. So I don't know what to do. Anyways, let's get it. Let's get it, guys. What did Leon have to say? Here we go. Oh, yeah. It's not dark. It's really not dark. Oh, yeah. That's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. What are we gonna say, Leon, you little bitch? Guys, do you even wash your hands? Oh, my God. Guys, I did. Also, do you guys like Leon? Type 1 if you like Leon. Type 2 if it's absolutely not. Here we go. What am I gonna say?
You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Oh, I didn't think about that. Wait a minute. No, chat. Hold on. This whole time I thought he was a little bitch. But chat, he's right. Only Hifumi could have opened that door.
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
That is true, but you sound nervous.
You need the key to get in. And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
Which was Hifumi.
So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
But still, you're like freaking out. Everything's still pointing to you, bro.
Interesting.
Ooh, he's coming at Hifumi. He's like, wait a minute, shit. No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. Wait, what does he mean? And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. What? Chat, I need you to lock in, boys and girls. Lock in now. Burnt shit piece, incinerator, shattered crystal ball. Let's get it.
The key to the trash room.
Yeah?
Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
What are my options here?
So the only
Burnt
one
shirt
who
piece, shattered
could get
crystal
to the
ball.
incinerator was
Incinerator.
the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence. Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Okay, so the person who would have had the trash room key was... Huh? Me? No!
I have to think about this
Key
one.
to the trash room.
Burnt
Whoever was
shirt
on
piece.
cleaning duty.
Wait, what's the
must have had
crystal
it,
ball?
right?
Wait, hold on.
So
What's the crystal ball? What's the crystal ball? What is this? What does that have to do with anything? Where is it, chat? Dude, the music's amping me up so much right now. Where's the crystal ball? Where's the crystal ball? There it is. Hold on. Shards of glass were found next to the incinerator in the trash room. As it turns out, the crystal ball would have fit comfortably in the palm of a person's hand. Apparently, Yasuhiro left the ball in the laundry room on accident, so someone could have taken it. Why would they say it could fit in the palm of his hand? Did he throw it at the incinerator? Did he, like... Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Yes, exactly. Hold on. Hold on!
Person in charge of
Hold on! Chad, hold!
You'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to
No
destroy
way this
the
works!
evidence.
No, that's wrong!
No, that's wrong!
No, that's wrong!
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
What is it?
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Or could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
Use what?
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Completely shattered. I feel bad about, what's the one guy's name? Yasuhiro or whatever? I feel bad for the one guy. The one guy, chat. You remember that one guy that had the ball?
Actually, it was supposed to be a
This
crystal
guy.
ball, but...
Yeah, it's shattered now. That's a shattered ball, brother.
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was, chat, what was it? Type 1 for divine with it? What the hell does that mean? Type 2 for throw it, type 3 for roll it. This is obvious. This is obvious. He threw it and it shattered. But how did he get his clothing into the... Oh, wait, no, he... Oh, he threw the ball at the switch that opens the gate. I was thinking he, like, threw it to turn on the incinerator. Oh, he opened the fucking gate.
I got it!
I got it! Chat, did you get it?
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate.
Oh my god!
All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Wait, so did he use the switch to turn on the incinerator, or he used the switch to turn on, to open the gate?
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Dude, that would require precise aim, brother. I don't know, that's kind of loose.
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Like, to hit one button through a cage, I don't know. Huh? Someone turned on the incinerator? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off the last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate.
He was a fairy? Why is it I look at Chad and the first message I see was, he was a fairy! Leon's a fairy!
Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
Yo, look at him. Look at him, he's breaking down! He did it!
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room.
Chat, he was a fairy all along!
The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire.
For a minute there, I thought she was gonna say the piece of shit. I just heard the piece of shit.
If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Oh, yeah?
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
That's crazy, but you have to remember Chihiro, my sweet Chihiro. Listen, best character Chihiro. Leon was a fairy all along.
The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
I don't know.
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Would it though?
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so.
It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer He was his ultimate talent. He's the ultimate baseball player. He's the ultimate fucking baseball player. He rolled that up into a ball. He threw it and hit the button, and then he balled up his shirt and threw it 30 feet and nailed both of the targets.
I got it!
I got it!
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
Oh, you got a fucking problem? Guess what? Me and Chat, we cracked the case. Ain't that right, Chat? W's in chat. You know what? Big raffle. Big raffle for everybody in chat. If you're in chat right now, type !join to join the big raffle. Takes 2 seconds. It's free to do. Type !join right now. Big W's for everyone in chat who helped us conclude this. Type !join. Let's get it.
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
Look at him, bro. He's breaking down. I love it. I love it. Look at him.
You can't be serious.
Yes. Look at him.
I'm not the killer!
Oh, you're the killer! Come on, Chad, say it with me! Leon's the killer!
These goddamn shifter brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
What?
You still won't admit it? Okay, then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear.
Why do I have to do it? Why do I have to do it, bro? Why do I have to reveal his crime? What does that even make sense? Why don't you just do it, since you already know?
And with that, we can end this.
Why does she keep pussyfooting it onto me? Hand it off to someone else.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Oh, shit.
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed.
The truth has been revealed, Chad.
Now here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? I would. Yo, chat, this has been crazy. A lot of people were saying to stop playing this game because they were bored. How did you guys like this stream? Rate this stream out of 10 so far, as we presumably come to the end. Rate this stream out of 10. Are you guys going to come back tomorrow? If I stream this tomorrow, will you come back for more? At 1 p.m. EST, will you return for more? Because I've made a deal with chat. The reading sections of Danganronpa is really hard for me. But if you guys really love this game and you want me to keep playing it, keep coming to the streams every day. If you guys show up tomorrow, it would mean the world to me, brothers. It would. So make sure you're following and make sure you hit that bell so that you get notified when more Danganronpa comes on. Also, a few people were asking, I do have a Discord. It is an 18+ Discord. I will post the link in chat now. If you're over the age of 18 and you want to hang out with other gamers, I notify all of my people in Discord the moment I go live. So it's another way you can get notified. Click that Discord link if you want to join. 18+ server, though. Please respect that. Let's get it. The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. Okay? In this phrase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in a form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint. Good luck and have fun. Alright, well, we have to build a comic book. Let's go. Classic Danganronpa. Alright, chat. How do I... Okay. So if I click this, I get a hint. My room was the scene of the crime. The incident began when the killer entered. And then what are my options here? Oh my god, I have a ton of options. So I have to figure out which option it is. It would be this one, right? He comes up to Sayaka's room. Right? Or no, it'd be my room. And then if we go down the comic... Yeah, the art style is really nice. If we go down the comic, she's hiding in wait, holding that knife. Look at that bitch. Holding that knife ready to stab. Ready to stab. I bet this one, just real quick, I bet this one goes here. I bet that one goes here. But then what goes here? You know, let's start at the end. I feel like starting at the end would be easier. This song is so fire. Alright, we're gonna have to dance at the end of this. You guys better get your dance emojis ready. So, at the end, he... Why am I struggling with this right now? He throws this into the incinerator. We know that. Oh, some of the buttons are fake. That's why. Because, like, why would I need this, you know? Then what's this right here? Oh, the burnt sleeve is the last piece of evidence. And then this right here. I can't believe how many people are hanging out right now, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Means the world to me. We're breaking records right now. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you guys are having fun. I appreciate it. He grabbed the lint roller and he started getting to work on cleaning. But what happens here? He hits her, right? And this is what damages her wrist. We already know that she drops the knife. But I mean, I guess I could put that here. I don't know. She drops the knife. And then we come over here. And she runs to the bathroom, right? And she... Well, she doesn't lock the door. It's jammed, but she's like, I'm fucked. Maybe this doesn't go here. No, I don't actually know. Chad, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm struggling. I'm gonna run out of time. Apparently, I'm not good at making a comic book. Alright, start from the beginning. Okay, so he comes to the door. She attacks. First thing he does, as soon as she attacks, is he grabs the sword, I thought. He grabs the sword, right? First, when Sayaka attacked the killer with the knife, they noticed something in my room. What did they notice? The sword? So the sword should go here. And then what comes over here? You should play Your Turn to Die next. It is on my list. They used that object to deflect Sayaka's attack. No, that would be here then. I don't know what I'm doing! I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind. Okay, they come up here, and they come to the door, right? But the door's locked. They can't get in. They can't. No, that's already here, though. Chat, I'm going insane. You slow? Use your thinking skills? I don't know what it is. They force the bathroom door open. The only logical way they could have done that was with a toolkit. And then they used the lint, okay? And then they got the ball, the crystal ball, and they threw it. Use a little common sense. Chad, I'm dumb! I'm sorry! Okay, and then right here, they stabbed Sayaka with the knife, right? What goes here? After she was stabbed, Sayaka uses the last of her strength to leave something behind. Oh, that's the note. Yes, okay, I think we got it. I think we got it, chat. But then what goes here? After the killer countered Sayaka's attack with an attack of their own, what did they do next? They were gonna beat her up with a sword or something. They were gonna beat her up with a sword. Which, this looks more like I'm gonna beat you up with a sword. No, wait, no. Oh! Oh, the sword's behind him! I thought it was on his back! Chat, I figured it out! This goes here. Thus, this would go here because they noticed the sword, right? And then we go.
Here's exactly
Send it! Dance!
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them.
Finally, my bad.
She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Dance and say hi, YouTube, in the comments down here. This is going on YouTube, so make sure you say something nice for YouTube. She died, she attacked, he defended.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back.
Oh, hell yeah, they did.
During
Wham!
the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Oh, shattered it, bro. She ain't ever jerking it again.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife.
And then
Finding
she sprinted
herself
away!
cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing.
Chat, Your Return to Die is on my list. I've just been waiting for it to fully release. It's been on my wish list forever. But everybody right now, put the game in chat you'd like to see me play most after this. The next game I'm playing is going to be Class of 09 and then Amori. But I'm always open to game suggestions, so put your game suggestions in. The way this community works is you guys recommend a game, and I play it. That's how I've been discovering all these great titles. Draft Town is crazy.
So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka.
Boom! I don't know that anybody would
but with
watch
what strength she had remaining
if I played
Sayaka
Amori.
left a dying message.
I don't think anybody's gonna watch if I stream Amori, I'm gonna be honest. I streamed Amori a long time ago. I never beat it. The game never got crazy or anything like that. I remember walking around and there was some guy in space or something that wanted a girlfriend or something. And you had to fight him. I don't know, bro. I remember walking around in Christmas Land. And everyone's like, oh, the game's great. You just got to keep playing it. I just didn't play it. But maybe, maybe. Nobody really watched me play it when I tried streaming it before. And then I got bored and I stopped playing it. But maybe I'm wrong.
To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone.
So, he didn't have to kill her, right? Like, he really didn't have to do... Like, he hunted her afterwards, right? Like, he straight up hunted her down. Because the bathroom door was jammed. He could have ran to his room and locked it. But instead, he hunted her down to kill her.
With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood.
Chat, would you hunt her down if you were in the death game and you were like, oh, this is the moment of truth, I have to do this? Or are you someone who you would go back to your room and lock your door and cry? Murder's kind of crazy.
Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been
I would lock
there.
my door and cry. He's shirtless!
Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt.
But, what do you do afterwards? You know what I mean? You just say, yeah, Sayaka tried to kill me. As a group, what are you gonna do?
They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there.
He's naked!
But the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator.
I think it's crazy he takes the ball and hits it from 30 feet away because he's the ultimate baseball bitch.
So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room.
Incredible. Why did he destroy the shirt, though? Why did he just keep it in his room? Well, there were blood stains on the shirt, right? So you gotta destroy the evidence in case people want to, search rooms and shit.
The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot.
Dude, imagine missing. Imagine nerves get to you and you miss the fucking button, and then there's just broken-ass balls and bloody shirts just hanging out by the incinerator.
And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Yeah, imagine if he missed.
The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
I do agree. I mean, he probably thought all the evidence was
Having
burned,
destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed.
Dude, this sucks. Imagine the sleeve of the shirt. I mean, there was a few things that could have fucked him over here, but that's the biggest one. Look at that.
Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
So someone in chat recommended I play those games where, you can't scream or anything. I do really bad at that because I'm someone who talks a lot. So if I try to play, the classrooms, or I try to play the classrooms, right? Or, I try to, play, what's that other game where, you can't scream, right? You, what do you even do? You know?
Isn't that right, Leon?
Got him, chat!
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
We got him, chat! We got him! Can I get some W's in chat for getting it on Leon? I know I've quieted down a little bit. The energy's come down a little bit. I kind of I gotta go grab another energy drink. If we're gonna keep streaming, I was gonna give you guys a long stream today. I have no plans until 6 o'clock, so I was gonna give you guys a 5-hour stream today. Do you guys want me to keep streaming? You guys want to continue the story after we get through this? If you do, I can keep going. But, I might need to go grab an energy drink quick. I like whoever was the one person among these sea of yeses that was like, no! Turn off the stream, bitch!
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Yeah, do you object to anything that's just been said, Leon?
Do I object?
Yeah!
Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object!
Ooh, Chad, he's freaking out! He's freaking out! Homie's about to crash out!
I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. Ooh. You need evidence. Where's the evidence?
Yeah, chat. Yo, chat. He's calling you out right now. He's calling you out, chat. Where's your evidence, chat? Put your evidence in chat. Where is it, huh? Do you even have any? Or do you have no evidence, chat? You have nothing. You've got nothing, and you've always had nothing. He is calling you out, bro.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit.
Yeah!
It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
He's not even acknowledging you, chat! He says you're bullshit!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it.
The evidence that proved he did it, which is what?
Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Stop trolling, I have no idea what you're talking about. What evidence? I have the evidence. What was the evidence? What was the evidence? What was it? What evidence do we have? Your first time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? What's a first time battle? Absolutely. What is this? Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. Okay? When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB, or the BTW. Big Thick Woman? Is that what that stands for? BTW? Big Thick Woman? During the Big Thick Woman, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with rhythm. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Press the right mouse button to lock in. Right mouse button, okay? On an opponent's statement. I'm so confused. Chat, I'm very confused. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button, okay? As the tempo marker reaches the center. It's a rhythm game? I'm bad at rhythm games. So I have to fight him? Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Alright, apparently, chat's telling me I need to lock in. Alright, chat, hold on. I gotta focus up. We gotta lock in, boys and girls. Do this consecutively, and you'll start a combo. Keep this going, and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down. I don't know what that means. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for each button hit. So watch out for that. I'm so confused. Deal enough damage to your opponent, and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet, like any other statement. Okay? Refute their statement This is so much. This is a thesis statement of things to do. Refute their statements fast enough and you'll become victorious. Chat, you're gonna have to help me. I have no idea what's going on. Good luck and have fun. Alright, let's get it.
When the killer broke the bathroom doorknob,
let's get it, I guess!
Didn't use anything from your room to do it.
Lock in!
So what did the killer use?
What did the killer use, chat? What did the killer use to take apart the doorknob? The toolkit, bro! Oh my god, we never mentioned it. The toolkit!
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid!
You're stupid! Call me stupid again! You freaking chihuahua!
Stupid, 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 stupid!
You're stupid! Don't ever say that to me again! I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. Let's go. The moment of truth. Chad, I have no idea how to do this. We're very
likely
to...
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid.
Wait, how do I...
You lie.
Chad, how do I pick, like, statements?
Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Chad, I'm losing all my health. How the fuck do you play this minigame? What? Right then left? Right then left, right then left. Lock on with the other button. What?
Stupid! You lie!
Bro! Okay.
Where's your proof?
We're kind of getting it!
You kidding me? Not a chance!
Hold on!
It wasn't me!
I got it!
Stupid!
I figured it out!
You lie!
I figured it out. Okay, this is kind of tough, but I figured it out.
Shut up! Where's your proof?
Thank you, Chad! Fuck!
You kidding me?
I missed it!
Not a chance.
He's gonna beat me up! He's gonna beat me up! Alright, we got it. We figured it out.
Shut up!
This is
Stupid.
like really hard for me to do. I don't know why I'm
Where's your
struggling with
proof?
this so much.
You kidding me? Not a chance.
We're coming back
It
from the
wasn't
brink of
me.
death. Oh, it's picking up. It's picking up.
Stupid.
Stop calling me
lie.
stupid! I'm not lying. You are.
Shut up!
Did I get him? Did we get him?
Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Let's go! Yes, hype it, chat!
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
They were removed!
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
He used a screwdriver!
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Yes!
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
Yes, they all had a screwdriver inside.
And that must be what he used. There
And
aren't any other tools anywhere.
if you recall what Mondo said, all the men agreed that they would not open their toolkit. That's what they said. Every guy's toolkit should be sealed. Thus meaning, if your toolkit, Leon, if your toolkit is open and the seal is broken, you're over.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
Yeah, so we're safe. We're in the clear. What about you, Leon?
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Which they would think there wouldn't be a toolkit around.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
He's so cooked. Chat, it's been a long and brutal war. If you've been here since the beginning, I appreciate you. W's in chat for the chat.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
This has to be the evidence that cooks him.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
That isn't a real rebuttal! I will be listening no further!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit?
Yeah!
If I'm right about this, then...
Yeah, Leon! Show us your toolkit! Come on, chat, put it in chat! Show us your toolkit, Leon!
The screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid.
Bro's about to crash out. He's about to lose it. Yo, he's losing it! He's losing it!
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Yo, good shit! Good shit, chat! W's in chat! Let's go! We got some money, too, so we can buy some gifts. I got an achievement. What's a mistrial? We got an achievement as well. Nice! Steam achievement obtained. I'll be trying to get all of those.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our vote?
I think we are.
You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor.
Wait, I
right?
get killed if I don't vote for anybody? That's crazy. Vote or die.
Okay, then let's get excited!
Let's get excited!
Who will be chosen as the Blackened?
Yes!
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Did we actually get to vote? Voting time! A Leon, a Leon, a Leon, a bing bang boom. That is a guilty Leon. Bye bye, bitch. Don't ever murder in my vicinity again. Homie tried to put it on us so many times. Homie tried to put it on us and point the finger and blame shift so many times. Ooh, looks like you got it right on the money. The Blacken in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata. Huh? Oh, he's going insane. Yo, chat, he's going insane. He's going insane. He's losing it. It's dawning on him.
Hey, hold on.
Leon? Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But...
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch.
Hey, Mondo, you said you would beat the fuck out of whoever killed a woman. Go beat the hell out of him right now.
I didn't have a choice.
What? Yo, he's full of baloney. Bro, he's full of shat. I bet you have soft baby hands and poop in your butthole. Bro, you tried to break down the door. You could have went back to your room. You could have went back to your room and locked it. You could have went and got help. There was a number of things you could have done. You tried to break down that bathroom door. It was kill or be killed. I don't know, guys.
So, that's why...
That's why you what, killed her first?
None of you are any different!
Oh, shit. It was complete chance that I wound up like this!
I was just... unlucky. That's all. Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everybody's silent. Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd just been wrong. What? What kind of suicidal behavior is that, Makoto? Shut up, Makoto! Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. That is true. She's still a snake, bro. She's still a snake. People in chat are saying time for the best part. I want to see him freak out more. I love it. I think it's funny as hell. But, even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Nah, Sayaka was still a bitch. I think she was a bitch before the video. I'm gonna be real. I think she was a bitch before the vid. What other games have you played, Vodka? Right now, if you go to the new YouTube channel, VodkaSunnyD VODs, you type that into YouTube, we have Sucker for Love, Fears to Fathom, Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit, The Coffin of Andy and Lele, Little Misfortune, and Indigo Park. Doki Doki will be uploaded soon, and so will Danganronpa. Make sure you subscribe to VodkaSunnyD VODs if you want to go back and see any of the streams you missed, or show a friend. YouTube. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why? Why?
I hate it when she moans! Stop it! I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have seen something like that happen to them, and Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even if some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. I don't know, bro. Would you give up? Would you forgive Sayaka so easily? Sayaka literally, like, was flirting with MC the whole time just to manipulate him, and then literally tried to frame him. I would not forgive her that easy. So when she said,
no matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Bro, it's crocodile tears. She's a villain. She was lying to me right from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's it. Boy, howdy! The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but on the inside, she descended into pure madness. What did you say, Bear?
Phew!
I understand, really I do, yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us, it's all your fault, Bear! Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it, everything! It's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. Why is Makoto jonesing to die? He keeps picking a fight with the bear, whom you won't beat because he's a fucking robot and a bomb. Why are you picking a fight with him? You're asking to die. Like, Makoto is jonesing for death. But...
That's enough.
I agree. As angry as I was, Kako latched onto my arm without hesitation. Contact! She gripped me. Her grip was like iron. The iron grip. Strong enough to rip a dick clean off.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it, Kako!
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Ooh, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
Punishment? Punishment?
You mean execution?
Oh, shit.
Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice! I had to kill her!
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment! It was self-defense!
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense?
Hmm.
When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong? Is Celeste wrong, chat? I believe that's another common W for Celeste.
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing. But you chose not to. It is not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder.
So, that's why...
No, that's not! Stop it! I've had enough of this.
Oh.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone else, Makoto, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand, Makoto? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him! The bear!
Huh?
What? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should all gang up and fight the bear!
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh. Did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened with you? Just shut up! Oh, okay, well, more importantly...
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's hurry up to what everyone's been waiting for! The punishment! Chad, have you been waiting for this? Has everybody been waiting for this?
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
He's begging, chat! He's begging! He doesn't want to die!
Hey, come
No.
on now!
Oh, man. No more begging. No more excuses! You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules! Society demands it!
Stop! Please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star!
No, 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 no!
I love it. I love the breakdown. I love that he's freaking out. I love it, chat! Can we get some hype in chat? Justice is about to be delivered!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
It's punishment time, chat! Let's go! No! See ya, dude! Oh, jeez. Cutscene. Leon has been found guilty. Time for his punishment. Whoa! Look! Oh my god, he's getting choked out. Oh, he's flying through the halls. Oh. Oh, he is bound, brother. He is locked up. Oh, God. Oh. Uh-oh.
Be careful.
The 1,000 blows. Why is he only aiming at his dick? Oh, right in the cock. Monokuma's a slugger. Dude, Monokuma took that personal, bro. He pointed it right at his crotch and sent like 1,000 balls directly there. I think I would survive, chat. You would not survive that. You would not survive that, I promise you.
Oopsie daisy.
Whoever's saying they'd survive, you're foolish. You would not survive that. I'm gonna be honest with you. You would not survive that. Fitting for the a fitting way for the ultimate baseball star to go down. What we saw. That was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it? I mean, we could call it murder. We could call it murder.
Extreme!
Man, my adrenaline is pumping right now, out of control. He's just freaking out.
I can't take it.
How dare he make Chihiro cry? Chihiro is my favorite character in the game. How dare you make her cry, Monokuma? I'm gonna fight you. Meet me in the frickin' octagon. Dude, I'm ready. Dude, no. You don't make my favorite character cry. How dare he? Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well,
hey, if you don't like it.
All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world.
And accept living here forever. Honestly, bro, can I be real? The setup is not bad at all. Like, the setup is not bad at all, chat. They have infinite food provided. They just get to hang out, you know? There's a nice diverse group of people. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they have like a bathhouse there, food every day. I mean, the biggest thing is like not going outside. I would need some like sunlight after a while, but you know, it can't be that bad, right? Is this being multi-streamed? Yes, I'm live on TikTok, Twitch, and P-Hub right now. I'm live on all three, but I believe that the best spot to be is Twitch, so if you want to come to the Twitch, that won't get taken down. My TikTok's gotten taken down a bunch. And P-Hub chat isn't moving at all for some reason. I don't know how there's so many viewers and no one's talking. I don't know what they're doing. But yeah, I recommend coming to the Twitch. Link in my bio if you want to watch the stream in full screen and all that. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that. Yo, he's giggling up a bunch.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you! Why the fuck are you doing all this, you evil little shit?
what the heck?
Evil? You make me sound like I'm some kind of dark, awful, secret society type guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful, secret society type bear.
Well...
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such grueling ordeals?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying is quite fit together.
Shit.
The only problem with me continuing stream is that I have aggressively lost my voice. And after the execution, we've gone from 460 people down to 360 people. That's a crazy drop-off. That's the kind of drop-off that makes me think, what? That's insanity. I need some water. Maybe I should stream, Class of 09 instead of Danganronpa. That could be why. It might be time to switch games. We saw the good stuff, and maybe people left because the game gets bad now. That might be it. The game might get bad now. We don't know. You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass. That's crazy. That's a wild statement, Mondo. You need to calm down. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place? You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, it's so wonderful how we all get to live here together.
What does this mean?
So does the bear want us to play house? I know Monokuma has varying motives, but does he want us to play house? I mean, there are, like, cameras pointed directly at the beds. Does he want us to play house? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that what he wants? It very well could be.
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get to the Blackened's punishment. Yeah.
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I actually don't know what they're talking about. They're just giggling. They're doing their backlash. They're doing their shit talk. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned to reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. I'm moaning. I'm crying. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was all in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? What do you want, Kako? What do you want, Kako? Oh my god. She moved in close, put her lips right up against my ears. What?
Makoto.
Before we head back. Wait, what does she want? What does Kako want? There's something I want to talk to you about. Huh? It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mysteries of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? Why didn't you just tell everybody, bitch? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like I'm such a fool! I was simping for that snake and she tried to kill me!
It's true.
What is Ifumi doing in the corner? Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact, and you can never change that. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I'll get horny! I mean, there's no way you can know that! Only Sayaka would know that for sure, and we can't ask her now because she's dead!
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? What are you talking about? What do you mean, infer it? Her final thought. How she was going to protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave a dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation is what led to her failure.
Right.
But we won't be so hesitant, chat. We won't be so hesitant. When it's our turn to kill, we'll make sure we execute accordingly, and we defeat the bitch. Chat, who do we kill? Listen, I'm not gonna sit around and play house with these fools. Put it in chat. Who do you want to kill? All right, because I'm gonna be the killer next. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward. Why is she motivating me? Motivation!
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that! No! I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. What an idiot. We've known him for 3 days. Look, I get mourning the death of someone you may have considered a friend. But brother, it was like 3 days. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. Is this an El Makoto moment? That he's gonna carry their deaths on his conscience forever? Is this an L moment for old Makoto? Yeah, what about Junko also? Like, Junko died too for, like, no reason. Well, I have high expectations for you. Why? I literally simped too hard and almost got framed. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile. By the way, I have to admit I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Because I'm a simp. I'm always thinking about her. I got Sayaka on the brain all the time. Welcome to the world of Makoto Naegi. Oh, well. I'm psychic. I'm done. I'm done. Fuck this game. I'm done. Dude, what if I just, like, never came back? What if I just, like, never came back? What if I just said, hey, I'm done, and I just never came back? What if I just did that? What if I just, like, literally, you'd never see me enter my room again? I grabbed a Red Bull. I need something to distract me from the stupidity. I was getting worried. Yeah, I slipped down the stairs. There was a banana peel on our steps, and I almost died. You should leave stream on as you go to work. Just have stream on forever. Yeah. I don't have that kind of bandwidth or internet.
What?
What a stupid end to the chapter. Kidding! I just have pretty good intuition. I hate Makoto. Chat, is it okay to dislike Makoto? I know people are gonna be like, oh my god, he's my favorite character and he gets so good later on. But right now, as of chapter 1, homie be simping way too hard. Down to 12 people left. To be continued in the next game. Great game. Great game. Good game. Wow. That was a really good game. Best game ever. So when does Danganronpa 2 come out? So that was Danganronpa 1. And now we need to wait for Danganronpa 2 to come out. And we can play 2. You want to save the data? Why would I do that? I already beat the game. Oh, never mind. Game's still going. Chapter 2? Wait, why can I walk around? Why can I walk around? I can't leave? Oh, this is the room where she was killed. Let's go check the pooper. Is she dead in there? Oh, she's not. They moved the body out. That was cool of them. Plug your Twitch on TikTok? Why would I do that, Cheese? Why would I do that? I feel like listen, anytime TikTok tries to ban me, I plug my Twitch. Thus leading to, like, It leads to constant plugging because TikTok is constantly trying to take down my stream. I've tried to clean up my act and curse less. I don't know if you guys noticed. I don't drink on stream anymore. And I try not to curse. And TikTok's still like, yo, let's ban that guy. Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay. No need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted, smiling faces is enough for me. You know what's weird? Monokuma kinda the GOAT. I like that execution. Kinda the GOAT. He was very creative. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Vodka, you're the next queso? No, I'm not. Absolutely not. Bro, there's nothing to meme. Like, part of the reason queso got as big as he did, I mean, he's a good content creator, but like, he was turned into a meme. You know what I mean? Like, the whole, like, food thing, it became like a meme. When you become a meme, bro, that's when you know you made it. That's when you know you made it. You ain't big enough, I know. You should see my butt.
Listen to me!
I'm just some guy that streams random-ass anime games, and people like them. I stream the weirdest little... We played Doki Doki, ton of people were here. Sucker for Love, ton of people were here. Andy and Lele, ton of people were here. Dang It Grandpa, ton of people are here. And I get messages from people who are, like, full-time, like, Fortnite streamers. And they're like, bro, how are you getting so many viewers with games that I've never even heard of? And I'm just like, I don't know! You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. You know what? I honestly, like, some people were saying Taka was annoying. I kind of like this guy. I don't know why. I kind of like Taka. I'm gonna be honest with you. He just, like, he seems similarly to Chihiro. I just don't ever see him hurting anybody. You know what I mean? He seems like a man of justice. And I fuck with that. Sorry. So what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom. Why is that funny? You know, I was just complimenting you, and you bring up the rotting corpse in my room.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something? Yeah, why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. He deep cleaned it. He really did. He took out the scrub brush. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? That would be even spookier, bro. Why do I want to stay in the room of a dead girl? Well, staying there, with her scent still hanging in the air, it would turn me on. So I'm avoiding that. Plus, I decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto. Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
You got it!
So everyone, just try to cheer up and get back on track. She's gonna kill next. Calling it now, she's gonna murder next. I forgot this guy existed, I'll be honest. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? Huh? Oh, the music switched! The music switched! We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone at any time could betray us. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Well...
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that, bitch. I'll be over here in the real world. He's kind of funny. I mean, he's kind of funny. Working together, fighting a common enemy, like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean? Shut up, nerd! Guys, am I too mean to Hifumi? A lot of people were saying I was way too mean to Hifumi. But, like, the whole time, he's, like, drooling over, like, women and penetration and shit. He's just weird, brother. He's sweating even now. You're too nice to Afumi? No? Appreciate that.
Are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever expected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be an incredibly advanced robot, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we just witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them might not be something we should do.
So then...
Then what are we supposed to do? Yeah, I mean, if I was in this situation, like, they really got this shit set up, bro. Chat, the million-dollar question is, do I play house? Okay, I want to know. I'm going to actually read your chat messages, so please don't spoil anything. But, what would you honest to God do in this situation? Like, if you got to this point, are you plotting, how do I get out? Are you like, fuck this, I am locking myself in my room, and I will only walk when people are out daily to hoard food in my room, and I'm staying there the whole time? Like, if you lock yourself in your room, you might go crazy. Like, I don't know. Do you kill? Do you hunt? You plan killing someone? Man, I'm playing house. I mean, with a baddie like Sakura around, like with a baddie like Sakura, like, I mean, yeah, you know, maybe I'm down to play house. I don't know. Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which... I'm coughing up blood. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that!
What?
I can't take it.
I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I'm telling you right, dude. Chihiro's a real one. Chihiro, Taka, and Sakura, bro. Chihiro, Taka, and Sakura. They wouldn't hurt a fucking fly, bro. I feel bad for Chihiro, though, because she's always crying. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because...
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? Please do not plant that seed into our heads, because we're gonna be very sad. It's no different from us killing him ourselves! Stop saying that!
But...
She's gonna make everybody go insane and go psycho mode.
So,
Are you saying if we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? Maybe that would have been the best thing. Vote against him and just get executed. Though I wouldn't want to get pegged by baseballs. I wouldn't want to get pegged at all. Maybe. That isn't what you wanted, is it?
So it would seem.
She's right. If you had a heap of that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, not Sayaka. Not even Big God himself upstairs. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't imagine what he would have done or what would have happened to us if we refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. What do you... Guys, I didn't say anything about wanting to be pegged. Stop it. You're going to get me taken down off TikTok for the 40th time today. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. Ding dong, bing bong. Is it bedtime or is it an announcement?
This is a school announcement.
It's both!
It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime.
Oh, yeah?
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, and one other thing.
FNAF? No, this isn't FNAF. Everyone who's saying that this is FNAF, you're wrong. This doesn't look anything like Freddy Frupu, or whomever the main character is in FNAF, okay?
It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did.
Oh, yeah? But, like, can you really put blame on them? I don't think you can.
See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well.
What am I remembering?
The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware of your actions.
He did a bear pun.
Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight.
That was so
Don't
funny.
let the
That was a
bed
freaking knee
bite.
slapper. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. Also, I would actually off myself. That's what I've decided. I'm thinking about what I would do in this situation, like to put myself in the shoes of the main character. And what I have decided, chat, is that I would off myself. And the reason is because we have freaking bed bugs, apparently. I like watching Toko freak out. It's funny. Also, wait a minute. It just dawned on me. Toko hasn't showered in 6 days. That is the stinkiest woman I have ever met. You guys have been saying, oh, Toko best girl. Toko better than Sakura. Toko better than Chihiro. Toko better than Celeste. Bro, that girl doesn't shower. She's so stinky, bro. She's so smelly. She smells like fucking someone shit in the incinerator, dude. She's so stinky. And I'm done. I'm done hearing about it. Was he just saying it's all our fault? That's pretty cool, man.
Don't fuck with me.
Who does he think he is? Dude, she smells so bad, bro. She's so stinky. Oh my god. And so the day drew to a close, a tense, manic day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Boy's Life of Despair. What? Alright, chat, do you guys want to start chapter 2 right now? If I get enough hype in chat, I'll start chapter 2 right now. Or we could save it for 2 weeks from now. Alright, well, the yeses are definitely outweighing the no's. Alright, we're going to start chapter 2. Hope you'll stick with me a little bit longer. I promised a longer stream today. I'll try to stick it out. Also, a few people were asking about the Discord. I got you on the Discord, guys. I got you on the Discord. If you're over 18, please feel free to join the Discord. I notify the moment I go live, and I am live every single day. Every single day at 1 p.m. EST. I'll be live again tomorrow. I'm live forever. I'm live forever. I'll be live again tomorrow. Isn't that crazy? Here's the Discord for TikTok. Join it if you'd like. A lot of cool gamers in there that hang out, do whatever. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen in fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay,
The fuck?
lift your arms up and down.
What? What are we doing? Wait, I thought he was gonna have us play like a murder game. What is this? Yoga? And why is Taka the only one doing it? Nobody else is doing it. Why is Taka the only one listening to... Well, I mean, I guess technically he's the instructor. Of course, Taka would listen... Oh my god, Taka.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, Taka. Oh, Taka, you poor soul.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, he's the only one doing it.
Now reach way up and bend way down.
Oh my god.
Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
No one else is doing it, Taka. You don't have to listen to him. The fuck? Oh, doesn't this feel just great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy. You're the one who's keeping us stuck inside, Bear. Don't sweat the small stuff, that's my motto. Whoa, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for?
So
why did you call us here, Bear? Certainly it wasn't us to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise?
Hey!
If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's fist. What? Passed down from generation to generation in this empire of darkness. The power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with, yeah. It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise, Monokuma?
Hey,
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Then why the fuck are we exercising? Okay, so then, I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you... Oh, guys. Well, there it is. As usual, I know people don't believe me. They always say, VodkaSunnyD, you're lying. You're lying. You're just trying to plug your Twitch. There it is. Here is your live proof. Warning! Violation warning. There it is, guys. Your live is flagged for harassment and bullying. Repeated violations could result in your live being discontinued, and what's cool is if you click on this, they give me more details over here, which could lead to a permanent ban. Wow, a violation! Thank you, guys. To whomever's mass reporting me for harassment and bullying, thank you. I appreciate that. I haven't even read my chat in the last 15 minutes, so I don't know whom I was bullying in chat, but all right. You guys know what I'm gonna say. I have to end the live so I don't get banned. Come to the Twitch. If you're having fun, come to the Twitch. I'm going to lose my mind. There's a link in my bio, VodkaSunnyD. And make sure you follow me on TikTok so you can come back. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. I can't do anything about it. I can't stop the haters from hating. Just come to the Twitch. Link in my bio, VodkaSunnyD. I apologize, guys. Come to the Twitch, please and thank you. I can't do anything about it. Like, I literally can't. If I keep streaming, they will take it down or worse, ban me for 7 days. Twitch link in my bio. Appreciate you guys. Please come to the Twitch. I'd like to keep hanging out with you. VodkaSunnyD, link in the bio, click the profile and go. The funny thing, chat, is every time I bring up a violation, I'm talking to Twitch chat right now because I've closed out the TikTok. Anytime I bring up a violation, there's always a group of people in the TikTok chat that be like, nah, he's lying. Nah, he's lying. He's just trying to plug his Twitch. Like, no, I'm literally being mass reported daily. Like, there is someone with multiple accounts, like, mass reporting me daily. And I just haven't been able to stream there. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream on TikTok anymore soon. So, just... I mean, make sure you keep coming to the Twitch. Make sure you join the Discord. Make sure you have that bell on Twitch. It's really icky, dude. It's real icky that, like, I just don't get it, bro. I miss the Wheel of Money. We can do the Wheel of Money real quick. You guys want to do Wheel of Money? Let's get it real quick. I'm cool with it. We got to put on a good song, though, if we're gonna do Wheel of Money. I'm gonna put on my favorite anime song ever. All right, guys, it is time for the Wheel of Money! Ladies and gentlemen, if you were here earlier, you guys voted odds or even. Put it in chat. Will the Wheel of Money land on odds or evens? Let me grab the wheel. Here's the wheel, baby! Alright, guys and gals, win yourself some dough, win yourself some bread. Put in odds or in evens in the chat right now for the Wheel of Money. Put it in chat and we will see who will win. I'm guessing it's gonna land on 6. I'm feeling 6 right now. I was completely fucking wrong and landed on 13. It is odds, baby. Odds are getting paid out. If you are the odd man out, congratulations. You are getting paid big money if you are team odds. Love it. Glad to have you here. We are paying out odds. And if you missed the last Wheel of Money, this is going to be the final Wheel of Money for the day. Don't miss out on big Twitch cheddar. This is your chance to earn up money for sound alerts. This is your virtual Twitch wallet. Everyone has their own virtual Twitch wallet. It has nothing to do with real money. It only has to do with you being at the streams and being the best in the stream by having the most gold, by winning these roulettes and winning and just being here and being awesome, all right? So, the last Wheel of Money is currently running. Go vote odds or even. Put your money where your mouth is, chat. Put your freaking money where your mouth is. I love the Wheel of Money. This is like the best thing, bro. I love Wheel of Money. It's so exciting to spin that thing. It's so exciting. Love it. Let's get it. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak Academy, a whole new world will open up to you. Oh, yeah?
What the heck?
A whole new world. A brand new place I never knew. It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. What does he mean by that? Stimulate. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated. He is onto something. He's right. He's right, man. He is. I love the wheel. I do too. So go ahead. I'm actually going to be coming out with a new instance of the wheel. I want to change it up like every few weeks. So right now we're doing the Wheel of Money with numbers, but I got a new prediction cooking in the works with the wheel, and I'm excited to deliver it to you guys. Also, we're going to be getting some new emojis soon. So what's going to happen is right now, if you're following, you have the duck emoji, right? Because you're following, you have the duck emoji. If you click on the emote slots of mine, you'll see you have a duck that you can spam just for following me. You can put that anywhere. And people love the duck. But I have to move 2 emojis into the follower emotes. I'm going to have to move 2. So I'm going to let you guys choose. 2 or 3. Look at the anime girls to choose from. So right here, if you're in chat. Sorry, guys. I know we're chilling. I know you want me to play the game. So if you're in chat, right? You got chat right here. I actually need your guys' opinion on this. We have 3 more emotes coming out, and they fill up all the slots. So if you click on emojis, right? And you'll see all the anime girls you can choose from right here. These are all my emotes. Which 3 would you guys want to be free? I'm about to make 3 of the anime girls free. All right? And you guys will have them for free. I think this is going to happen. I don't know. We'll have to see. But it's probably going to happen, like, in the coming weeks. So which one of the girls would you want to be free? Like, which one would you want the most? And, of course, if you subscribe, you could just get them all. If you subscribe, you could get them all. I was thinking about just making the W and the L free, since they kind of go together. Power, that is my... You know what's funny? That you guys said power? So, that's my #1 most used emoji on Twitch. is the power. Like, when I'm watching Twitch, that's the one that I post anytime I go into chats. I use that one more than anything. Apparently, that's what they told me. That's my highest used one. It's like one of my favorites. So go ahead and look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode all over the wall. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when she'd shown up. But I unfortunately can't make the Millie free. Animated emotes, you can't make free. It's just not allowed on Twitch. It's its own separate thing. So, those ones, the animated emotes will always cost money. A new world.
Could it be...
Is he talking about a way to get outside?
I wonder about that.
That seems unlikely. Dude, if I could go outside and get sun, I'd be happy here all the way.
Piece of shit!
Oh my god!
Hey.
Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time.
You hear me?
Okay, then let's split up and start investigating. I'ma buy a sub just to use the Millie. You won't. You won't. You literally won't. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that?
Got it!
More like a staple food source. Now let's get moving! Yo, Taka is a staple food source. They won't? Yeah, I'm calling them out. They won't. Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Who is Power? It's the girl from Chainsaw Man. Leave the area? Yes. I lick the screen every time Mondo and Taka show up. Why? Why are you licking the screen? Alright, so apparently, I just doubled back, didn't I? Yeah, I doubled back. That's my bad. So apparently more of the school is open. Let's go ahead and look around. Let's go look around, shall we? Yes! The new girls. I can't disclose who the new characters are yet. But we are getting 3 more anime girls. That's all I can tell you. I can't really disclose who they are. Dude, the mouse sensitivity is so ass. Can I, like, turn this down? Hold on. I know we're, like, already hours into the game, but I would love to turn this... I would love to turn this sensitivity down. I don't remember it being this bad. Is it under system? It's gotta be under options, right? It has to be. Reticle speed? Yeah, chill that out a little bit. Oh, it's during investigation? Yeah, it's still fast as fuck. Oh my god, bro. Why is it so fast? That sensitivity's insane! Alright, let's go, like, explore the school. Which one's the map button? I can't find the map. Oh my god. Okay. I am the biggest L streamer who ever L. Dear God, which one's the map? I don't know any of the buttons. Nezuko's not on here? Well, I'm not really a Demon Slayer fan, to be honest with you. I have to really like a show or really like the girl for me to commission them. Because those emotes are expensive, bro. They're like 45 bucks an emoji. Depending on how much. Like, most of them were expensive. That's all I'm going to say. Prices vary, but still. It's like 30 to 45 bucks. What exactly are we trying to do here? There's a second floor. Yeah, so can I teleport here? Okay, yeah, let's go up here. The gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. We're about to see a whole bunch of things. So what's up there? This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue in here. Yeah, so 2 of the girls you're gonna be getting is probably a girl from Attack on Titan and a girl from Viral Hit. That's all I can really tell you. Those are probably gonna be the next emojis. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something here. Should play Amori one day? Well, it is on the list. Yo, there's a pool? What's everyone doing in here?
Just a second.
Makoto, guess what? What? We found a pool! I'm gonna get naked and go swimming! Okay, cool.
Okay.
There's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room as well. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. Oh, okay. Alright. So, do I, like, talk to them? The second floor has opened up. The living areas have grown. Nice.
Do you understand?
If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. So you're okay with people dying if we can open up the school more? W. Chihiro, how you doing, girl? Hey, Chihiro, have you checked out the pool yet? No. I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you seem like the type who might not be into that kind of thing. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. Yo, Chihiro, gonna get swole? I'd like to get a little stronger. Oh, hell yeah. You want to get stronger, I have to say that's kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
But I'm not even brave enough to step foot into the locker room. Huh? You don't even want to go into a locker room? It's not that I don't want to, it's just... I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? That's a pretty weird phobia, though. Let me check out these locker rooms. Behind this door is the locker room, okay?
Yeah.
Of course.
So what's happening? If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader. However, to ensure maximum security with each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line. But what if someone opens the door, and then someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. That's crazy. See, oh my fucking god, that is a legitimate Gatling gun. There's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling. Oh my god.
Just a second.
They're gonna shoot up anybody who tries to break into the bathroom. If you're caught breaking into the bathroom, you get railed by a big-ass gun. No, I think it'd be a little worse. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook. And would that not get them into a girl's locker room? Ha! What? It never even occurred to me to think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, then how's this sound?
I got it!
Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Write that down. New rule. New rule. Write that down. There. So now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain is 100% cotton.
Honestly.
I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place.
Is that okay?
After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook.
So,
But, you know, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
Of course.
It's because all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs You're at that age, you try humping a plastic bottle! What?! What?! So to keep anything unseemingly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. Then in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and woman decide to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them from fucking like bunnies. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself.
Disgusting.
No fucking in the private dorms!
Just the worst.
I hate you so much. I wanted to fuck people.
See ya later!
Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya! Crazy. Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up.
You got it!
Celeste, Chihiro, you want to come with?
As for me...
There is nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'll pass this time. Huh? How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And I can't open these doors, so I can't open this one, right? Yeah, so I need my handbook to open the doors. So I can go into the boys' locker room and check it out. Yo, what the fuck is this? What is this? Now this is an interesting poster. Why is this in here? Obviously someone put this in the school, but is it really okay to have something like this here? Crazy. Starving for information. Seems wild enough. Alright, we looked in there. And then we got a pool. Yo, this pool actually looks bitchin'. A pool is a good way to, like, revitalize the body. A great way to revitalize the body. Where am I, like, what am I supposed to be doing? Am I just, like, looking around? Do I have to interact with certain things? Okay, looks like there's something over here. I guess they're not done talking to me yet? I'll keep talking to them. You know what I just realized, chat? I'm a little confused about how this is gonna work out. Let's pretend the next class trial is in like 3 hours, right? Like 3 more hours of gameplay. There's no way I can do a class trial on a day that I work. So if I stream every day, how do I make, like, the class trial land on Tuesday? Because Tuesday's my next day off. Maybe I have to, like, click on certain things in here. They're saying there's certain things I have to do in here. I found a coin. Play other games in between. We'll have to see. Maybe I'll finally take a day off. I've been streaming the last 14 days in a row. Can you save mid-trial? I mean, that would just ruin it for me. I wouldn't want to, like, ruin the hype.
Do you?
The class trial is only an hour long. That last class trial took us 3 hours. What is in this room that, like... Leave the area, I guess. I don't really know what they want me to look around at. I don't really know. And I swear to God, if I keep hitting the wrong button, I'm gonna freak out. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hit the right button! Map. Okay. Whoa, there's a library? Oh, that's bitchin', actually. But I can't teleport there. For some reason, I can teleport everywhere else. I can't teleport to the library. That makes sense. Maybe it's because I'm already here. Probably because it's just inconvenient. It's just inconvenience. Hi, everybody. What's up, Kakuya? But still, this library is most interesting. What's interesting about it?
Stop talking.
Oh, nothing. Just shut up. What? The fuck? What? What's up, Stinky? What's up, Smelly? You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko? Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far. Indeed, there's a plethora of books in here, it's true, but the content seems lacking.
You know nothing!
Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section? Where's the porn?
Huh?
Comic books? Young adults? Porn? That stuff a waste of time. I've seen what you write, Miss Fukawa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile.
What the heck?
My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to the garbage you read. Someone should just burn it all.
Ooh, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. I bet you're secretly into boy-on-boy action.
What the fuck am I reading? What the fuck am I actually reading? I bet you're into boy on 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 boy action. What the actual fuck am I reading? No, I want to know. Boy on boy? I don't care if it's an anime or a comic or a fanfic or whatever.
I'm telling you.
It's all filth. Throwaway culture that'll be trashed and forgotten in a decade. I don't think boy on boy is going to be forgotten anytime soon, Toko. I'll be honest with you. Just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm going to vomit. Oh, you've insulted me, woman. And you've insulted my honor. These two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. Yeah, what the fuck? What's this? The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope's Peak Academy.
Indeed.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. We shall see what's inside? Yeah, I'll read it. What's inside?
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay. I broke the seal on the envelope without thinking. Seal broken. They know we've looked. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office, throughout the years, we've been committed to shaping the youth of the world. We have a long, proud history of an institution of higher learning with a full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. Chad, I don't know if I can make it through stream. I'm like, my voice is about to give out. I might have to end stream. I ain't even kidding, chat. I was gonna go for 5 hours, but I did not realize my voice is gone.
It would seem...
It looks like Hope's Peak Academy had stopped functioning as a school, and judging by the amount of dust on this letter, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess... Dude, what the fuck is this exclamation point game thing? Please ignore that. I'm gonna handle that. You should rest? Yeah, I think I'm going to. Chat, did you honestly have fun this stream, though? Be honest with me. I'm just gonna click through this so I can save. Did you have a good time? Did you have a good time, chat? Yes? Good. Good. I'm grateful.
So in
I'm gonna click through this and then we'll go over it again next time. They redo dialogues anyways. But I think what they're saying right here is that
No.
So what happened is that this used to be an institution, because obviously that's where we were, and it got overtaken a long time ago. Alright, so I'm gonna save. I apologize to anybody who wanted to see more. I need a break. I'm losing my voice. Yeah, my voice is gone. I'm gonna go get some hot tea. I'm gonna get some hot tea and then get a hot guy to nut on my face. But, yo, huge thank you to everybody who came over from TikTok. I don't know what's going on with TikTok, bro, but every day now. It wasn't like this before. Every day now I'm getting banned. Every single day. And I just don't get what's going on with that. I don't understand. So, you know, big thank you for anybody who made the hop over, because my TikTok might not be long for this world. I do want to remind you guys, we do have